All right. I'd have to mic test myself. Testing, testing. Make sure my audio's testing, testing. All right. All right, everyone. Finally starting. I should probably make an announcement here. All right. Welcome. If you are still in the lobby, I'm currently deafened from there. I won't be able to speak. I won't be able to hear you guys. I'm just gonna have a fun little time here. So right now, if I go into the brackets, we're gonna have some really interesting shenanigans going on. Let me open up the bracket real quick, just so I can get this for y'all. Can I get an audio check really quick? Who wants to tell me if I'm sounding good? What's Town freaking out for? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was freaking out. My audio is also not playing properly. Get louder? I don't know if I can do that. Bro, what do you mean get louder? Here, we're having a little intro here. I'm supposed to have something playing for this, by the way, but it's not. I'll have the UMA volume play for this. Here, you guys can get the UMA volume. Where is it? It should be playing. Oh no, never mind. The video is playing. Yeah, sorry. The music is loud. Thank you. All right. Are we excited for the first National Cup Series tournament? Now, before we start anything, we're going to first randomize the round one bracket here. So I'm gonna I can't put this on screen immediately, so give me 1 second. Let me lower the volume. That should be good. Echoing, testing, testing. I'm echoing. YouTube, we can hear you. Am I echoing? Can somebody tell me? Let me chat lobby real quick. Okay, bro, please don't troll me because I don't know what's going on. Don't tell me I'm echoing if I'm not echoing. I beg. I'm begging you guys to help me out. All right, let's add a source really quick because I need to check this bracket here and browser bracket. Awesome. That's exactly what I want to see. Sure. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Um, where is it? There we go. There we go. Now I gotta not troll. There we go. This is so scuffed. I know. I know. I'm trying to fix this. Uh, I'm gonna randomize this bracket really quick, really fast, really fast. I could probably show the wheel on screen. I'm sure. Really quick. Um, I should be able to show the wheel on screen. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Let me get the wheel real quick. I don't want to press anything I don't want to have to press real quick. All right. Let's make this quick, really quick. Let's make this quick. So, round one, let's see the options really quick in the bracket. So it's either going to be Navy SEALs, Rising Stars, Eggnog and Ashes, BBX and Eclipse, Elf, Granny Gang, or Boneless Milk and Cookies. Um, I'm gonna make this really simple. I'm gonna either go one, two, three, four, whichever one it hits. All right, so one, two, three, four. This bracket being one, this being two, this being three, this being four. Real easy. One, two, three, four. Who's round one? And round one is going to three. Looks like round one is going to Eggnog and Ashes. All right. There's construction workers here. Great. All right, so let's just. Bracket's not fixing for some reason. I have to refresh my page. Come on. Well, I'm not logged in. I'm trolling. Hold on. Oh goodness, I'm not logged in. One second. One second. All right. It's a little bit. We're trolling a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. We're about to get started in a second. We guys have to edit the brackets here. Thank goodness I know how to. Oh, login failed. We're doing great so far. Login failed is crazy. There we go. Thank you. All right. Eggnog and Ashes, you are round one. Let me check my chat since I should have it on me. All right. All right, we're good to go. I won't be able to check both Discord chat and YouTube chat. If you want to contact me, use YouTube chat, please. I can't look at both. And there we go. That's the bracket right now. Round one will be Eggnog and Ashes. So let me just start getting ready, I guess. Let's start prepping this nonsense. I'm going to put this way in the corner for now. Let's start this. All right. I can't really crop it, so I'll leave that in the corner for now. right. Let's start with Eggnog and Ashes. Should have everybody's codes. Let me check real quick. Make sure I have everybody. Nope. Okay, looking good. It looks like everybody's accounted for. Missing one from Ori. Let me make sure I didn't accidentally save another one. Let me look at this one real quick. I might already have an Ori code from yesterday when I was saving codes. I'll keep that in mind. If Ori is here, I'll ask him if anything comes up. I don't have all the Umas here. There's powder. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, got you. Didn't Spark already have a Uma? Am I crazy? Or did I not already grab Spark? I'm confused. Hold on. Who's Spark? 1 second. I need information on this. Yo, 1 second. Who's Spark? Um, sure, that's fine. I'm gonna remove the. I'm gonna remove the other Maru I have saved really quick. Ooh, what the heck did I just press? Get me out of here. I don't know who Spark is. I need information. But for now, I'm gonna just set up the first track. Team Eggnog. Let's see. So you should be. Just get new here. We definitely don't have. Why don't they show the person's name? Great. Hold on. Oh boy. This is definitely gonna be fun. There's Rita here. First, this is already a very interesting situation. Let me check lobby real quick. Just work. Yeah, I need to know who Spark is. Why can't I? I gotta check everybody. I low-key should check on my phone. Who's who? There we go. Spinu. And then the other. Perfect. Thank you. If you guys can provide who's on your team, it'll make my life so much easier. Thank you so much if you can do that. Now we're looking for Jaden Eggs. I actually have to go on my phone to get this information. This is unfortunate. I am sorry for this horrible delay. But I don't know who Spark is, and there's two of them. He goes with two Summer Marzenskis, isn't there? Uh, oops. Hold on, I'm going on my phone to screenshot. Hold on, please, please wait. Please. I need I need to go on my phone to screenshot the lobbies. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to edit so much. This is gonna be such a long event. It's so doomed. Okay, screenshot. 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 I should have done this beforehand, but not everyone is even in the lobbies yet. Screenshot. Okay. Screenshot. Awesome. And then now let me get the other lobby. Let's screenshot. Okay, Sachi, Pow, Chris, screenshot. Another screenshot. And the last screenshot. Alright, we're all ready to go. Yeah, I already have the screenshots. I can see who's who now. Alright, now I can see who's who. This is gonna be much easier. Alright, so let's get paid new. There you are, Padu. I'll put team leaders in the front. Let's get Rina. Awesome. Let's get Jade in eggs. J eggs. Where's Timon Cross? Alright. There's Team Eggnog. Making sure that's the correct formation. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, next. We're looking at Team Ashes. So we're looking at Ori. Has a Marzenski. I believe this is the Marzenski you wanted to bring. This looks about right, okay. Then we have Asha. Asha is bringing... I'm in the wrong screenshots. Vodka, okay. Let's say this is Asha. Alright, and last but not least, we're looking for Hobo. And Hobo has a Ogri. I believe you're Hobo. Yes, you are. Alright. First match is in. First match is in. Alright. It's time for the track randomizer. Turf. Nakayama. Right. Let's see. Let's get this up here really quick. Time to spin the wheel, guys. Here you go. 1,600. 1,800. 2,000. 2,200. What are you getting? Already kept us pace. Not check. I'll check that in a second. You're getting 1,800. Let's get a second wheel in here. Fall, summer, winter. 1 second, 1,800. Fall, summer, winter, spring. Looks like we're going into winter. Oops, I didn't mean to spin that wheel, sorry. I didn't mean to spin this random wheel here. Okay. Third wheel is going to be firm, soft. Oh my. I didn't know if you press that button it randomizes it all over again. Give me a second. Okay. No, that's not your thing. That's not your thing. Firm, soft, heavy. Yes, I'm figuring it out. I apologize. I'm not even showing the wheel on screen, aren't I? There you go. Soft, heavy. Good. Go. Add a wheel. And this is going to be sunny, rainy. Sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowy. No, we can't randomize in game because I won't remember it. Because we're gonna do this track over and over and over. And I have to keep on changing it. This is much easier. I promise you. All right, so we're winter. Let's see what we get here. Soft, cloudy. I'm going to assume that I'm gonna count that as good, since there is no soft, cloudy. I probably should do this first. Actually, I'm gonna do it as soft. Yes, soft or yeah. I actually tried to prep before stream. All right, this is either I tried to prep before stream. However, I had to do things. I had a life, unfortunately, which sucked. I think I just have to remove this. There we go. There we go. That's easier. This makes more sense. This makes more sense. Soft, rainy, or snowy? It's soft, rainy. Okay. We're good to go. Thank goodness. We're out. We're done. We're done. All right. Thank goodness we are done. Get me out of here. All right. Seems like these are the conditions we're running. We're running winter, soft, rainy, great mood. 1,800. All right. Let's see what the situation is here. I'm probably just gonna run this real quick. You said I think I said Hobo is meant to be Hobo is meant to be Pace Chaser? Somebody said? I saw something about that. Grandpa the X's pace. He set as late, not pace. Hobo's pace. Hobo has it set to late in the practice room. It's set. It automatically sets it to late. Because you had it as late in the practice room. That means you set it to late. Now I have to fix it. Okay. All right. So we have front late pace. All right. And we have pace late front. All right, that's good. Let's review the Umas from the screen right here. We have Panu here running a good build. I mean, we have scheming, we have groundwork, random NPC. Okay, I'm just gonna go through here. Cap, very good stats. Looks like there's gonna be good stamina for a mile as well. For speed star or mid, no stopping me. Has enough greens to proc unique skill, looking very good on Cap's side. Looks like we have Total Cross, also with a very good skill set. Also has an E-Mile, however, I actually don't know if it's going to end up blocking people. Right, we have Rena with a Rushing Gale. Ooh, that's Rushing Gale could actually do something. However, it's going to be RNG if it properly actually procs immediately on the straight. Comes some Iron, very good late Surger skills. And it looks like Ori bringing a non-ground... Oh, it is groundwork, my bad. Groundwork Marozensky to dual Panus. Very interested in how it's going to end here. Another vodka here. I kind of like this. I like this. Furious Feet for the mile. Ooh. Looks like Asha banked on mile here. Very interesting. Let's see how this goes. Right, this is 1 of 3. My scoreboard's not working, by the way, which is fine. We will use the actual bracket system. I'll be sending that in the lobby chat in Discord. I will be using the actual bracket system to alright, there we go. And here we go. Let's start set 1. Eggnog versus Ashes. Everything good, looks good, looks good. Alright. Thank you all for dealing with the delay here. Things aren't going perfect, but they're going just fine now. I'm actually very interested in this mile-specific vodka. This might be a very, very scary Uma for Team Eggnog here. This Ogni Cap is also quite strong. With unique skill procs at a very good time, we might be able to see Ogni doing something very strong. Let's see the front runners lead. Looks like the lead is being taken by number 12. I should have checked who number 12 was, however, I am very stunted by the delay, so we're gonna have to check that after this. Number 12 is still keeping in the lead. Looks like Motocross, even as a pace chaser, is going slightly behind the rest of the pack. Looks like Ogni Cap is actually quite high in the pack right now, with late Surgers currently behind in a N closer S position. This is probably due to the NPCs blocking them out. Looks like number 8 is actually holding on to the lead right now. Number 12 was overtaken by number 8. Number 8 is probably going to be keeping the lead if number 12 is not able to gain enough velocity. Number 12 is currently blocked number 8 as well. Number 8, Marozensky, is going to have to hit the unique skill properly. Oh, okay, so one of them's hitting the unique skill right now. Looks like Ogni Cap also is not able to hit her unique skill. Ogni misses her unique skill. Number 12 is about to overtake number 8. Looks like the late surgers are currently trying to run up as well. Okay, no stopping me from Rena. Looks like the late surgers are currently going up the pack now. Looks like the front runners are the ones dueling now. It looks like all the late starters are getting blocked in while the front runners duel for first place. And it looks like the front runner to win this duel will be number 12, Marozensky. I'm going to check who this is for because I actually did not check. Ogre Cap unfortunately did not proc her unique skill, and late surges were not able to go up the pack due to being blocked by the NPCs. Now, this is not going to be a common occurrence, but the NPCs will occasionally just shoot everybody out here. It looks like Panu wins by half a length. Let me update the bracket for this. Panu takes set 1 for Team Eggnog. Alright, let's go on to set 2. Not saving these. Let's go on to set 2. Everything should be fine. Pace, late, yep. I'm very curious to see. Let's go. Alright, let's go here. Make sure everything's good. Okay. Alright, on to set 2. Looks like we have Ori, number 4. Panu, number 5. Jaden Eggs, number 6. Renna, number 8. Hobo, number 11. And Asha, number 12. Looks like the front runners are very powerful this game. We're looking at number 4 and number 5. Possibly the big winners of this bracket. Looks like the Marozenskis are quite close in power to each other. We're going to be seeing if Panu can steal another win for Team Eggnog, sending Ashes into the loser's bracket, or will Ashes be able to get another win on top of Eggnog? We're going to find out. Ooh, I'm very interested to see which front runner is going to make it this time. All right. Alright, looks like we're going to see first lead from the Marozenskis. Looks like number 4 is taking the lead. Looks like number 5 is right behind, though number 5 spot struggles. Interesting. Panu now takes the lead. Team Eggnog is now in the lead. Looks like Ash is right behind, though, not very much length behind. Okay, Eggnog's making a wide lead now into the mid race here. Looks like Ori's Marozensky is going to have to get some velocity to get up back further into the pack. Looks like the Christmas Ogre Cap also is getting pretty decently close to the front runners here. Looks like Ogre Cap might be leading the pace chasers in a second if Ogre's able to get a little more velocity. Nope, the NPC takes away that potential of lead. Looks like Eggnog's... Ooh, Ori procs unique skill. Panu has yet to proc unique skill. There you go. Panu's Marozensky has now proc unique skill. Looks like Marozensky is in a very good lead right now. Ooh, Ori's Marozensky is gonna have to make a really big breakthrough to get through Panu's. Angling and scheming procs. Looks like Christmas Ogre Cap is coming up fast though. It looks like Panu currently has a very wide lead. Ogre Cap is the one to try and take it if it's even possible. Did not see if Ogre Cap was able to proc her unique skill, but it looks like Ogre Cap's coming very close behind Team Eggnog's Marozensky. However, he is unable to make it any further. It looks like Team Eggnog takes round 1, 2-0. Congratulations. It looks like Team Ashes will be the first to be sent to loser's bracket. Eggnog takes first in the brackets. Petition the bed fronts. Bro, the match is already here. Can't bed fronts. Alright, we're going to update the brackets now. Set 2. That's 1. Alright. That means Ashes is now sent to losers. That means that now it will now be an immediate switch up here. We are now going into Lunar Eclipse versus Eggnog. Alright, we are now starting round 2. Ashes will be fighting the loser of Eggnog versus Lunar Eclipse. We are going to grab Lunar Eclipse Umas now. Thank you. That was a very good race. Looks like the front runners were doing very well here. They're going to have Saleh, my bad. Saleh and Hesitant Goblin. We haven't seen Hesitant Goblin in a long time. It's already here. Quick setting change, really quick, for the race. I don't. We're gonna do short here. Very simple. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Announcer voices, commentary, perfect. Alright. Alright, good to go. Make sure everything's recording still. Yep. Alright, let's get Goblin and Saleh. Saleh here. Let's see. Saleh is bringing Ogrecap? Is Saleh Spark? Is Saleh Spark or Marazensky? I don't think I grabbed. I actually don't know who Saleh is, because I think Saleh is Spark. I think Saleh is Spark. However, we have a problem. There's 2 Sparks. There's 2 Sparks in the gosh darn room match. Why? Why is there 2 Sparks? I don't know what to do here. I'm going to just take one of them. Saleh bring Ogrecap? Okay, but who's this? Bro. Where's Saleh? Saleh, are you on Discord? Check lobby. Or check chat. Check this. So he needs to be 2 Ubers. Oh, it's both Saleh. Yes, I forgot. You know what? You're right. You're so right. I apologize. Saleh does have a missing teammate. I completely forgot. Because it was very recent. Alright. Thank you very much for taking that to my attention. Thank you, okay. Let's see. We're gonna run this, run this, run this. Alright, and what is the randomizer gonna tell us today? What is the randomizer gonna tell us today? Ooh, I don't know what we're gonna get here. Hopefully it's something interesting. Let's see here. So we're getting Fall 1600. Awesome. I'm in the wrong thing, by the way. Fall 1600, and we are going to get Firm. Alright, and Firm is going to come with good or I mean sunny or cloudy. Sorry, sunny. Oh, wrong wheel. Sunny, cloudy. Oh, this is so goofy. Cloudy. All right, good to go. get the Umas in here. We're going to replace these guys with Maruzeski. There's so many Summer Marzenskis. Come on, yo. There's Oris. Goodness. That's also Oris. It's so funny. Where's the Organy cap? First. There it is. I'm check. I assume there's gonna be pace. I assume. Let me look again. That Spark is. So there's a Marzinski here. There's so many Marzenskis, and it's so much nonsense in this little space. Where the heck is Sparks Marzenski? Am I crazy? Oh my god, don't tell me I didn't save it. Don't tell me Spark Marzenski's just not here because I didn't save it. Oh, okay. Everything is going perfectly normal and fine. And if you complain, it's your fault. This is so goofy and funny. This is... no, it's here! Why aren't you showing up in my practice things? Okay, yeah, I saved it. You gotta be kidding me. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'll hide the browser, don't worry. It makes no sense that I can't see his Marzenski on my screen. This is so annoying. I wish there was an easier... I wish you could see people's names. That would be so much easier. But eh. Like, 55-hour event, don't worry about it. Chat. Alright. Oh, it's down here, that's why. Why is it getting sent down here? That's so weird. This TM Opera O was set to pace. I'm gonna check the skills, because... This is a pace chaser, okay. So what was the Christmas Ogre for Spark, then? On your left. Okay, it's a late surgery. You just set it to pace. Alright, this is next. This is round 2. This is round 2. We're going to be having Lunar Eclipse versus Eggnog. Very simple, alright. Alright, let's see how this goes. Everyone's right, everyone's correct. Looks like it, alright. And we have it, we have Rena number 5. Spark number 6. Jaden Eggs number 7. Panu number 8. Hesitant Goblin number 9, and then Spark again for number 11. We're going to see another frontrunner duel from 11 and 8. Interesting to see how this goes. I'm not going to be here all day doing stat checks. We can just have a quick run through of every UMA participating in the race and call it a day. Let's see how our friends perform. Eggnog seems to be having a very good and very prosperous run through this tournament here. Will Eggnog be able to get a full sweep, or will Lunar Eclipse knock them out of their current win streak? We're going to find out. All right, and the 1,600 meter mile begins. All right, we're seeing groundwork come out. We're seeing the first Marzinski falling considerably behind. Looks like the Marzinski from Spark, looks like lead is being stolen away from... Oh, actually, no, it was Panu's Marzinski that fell behind. I apologize. Panu's Marzinski, however, is now in the lead. Looks like Sparks Marzinski is currently hovering around the third place position, trying to get in second place from the NPC. NPC is blocking out Sparks Marzinski from getting in second place. NPC is right behind Panu's tail. Looks like the late surgers are currently in a pretty decent spot right now. They're going to have to get a little bit higher up if they want to progress further into the match. I am not sure how far up they'll have to get to try and beat out this Marzinski. Marzinski is in a very considerable lead right now. Angling and Scheming is about to come out any second now. It looks like the other Marzinski is currently getting blocked in by the NPCs. Panu is able to get Angling and Scheming. Looks like TM Opera O is trying her very best to get further into the pack, but the lead is widening. The front runners are just so powerful in these miles. It looks like Marzinski once again is just going to block out everyone from the race, despite the Ogni Cap, and has TM Opera O dueling in second place. Wow. Okay, it looks like front runners are going to be devastating in mile. This is extremely scary for the rest of the teams. This is absolutely ludicrous right now. Looks like Panu's team, Eggnog, has now gotten a third win. Would you believe that? Looks like Eggnog has now had his third win. We're now going into the second match of the best of three. Let's jump right into it. Why am I saving? Somebody in chat say Rudolph only mile. Who has Rudolph? No one has Rudolph. I don't even have Rudolph. Rudolph doesn't exist. I don't think anybody in the club, like half the club, doesn't have Rudolph. Alright. Hesitant Goblin, TM Upper O number 4, Spark, Marzinski number 5, Panu, number 7 for Marzinski, Spark, number 10 for Spazoni Cap, number 11 for Rina, and then number 12 for Jaden Eggs. Looks like the late surgers are currently having a very hard time making it up in their packs. This might be a frontrunner sweep, however, I think mediums will change this. I think miles are more catered towards the frontrunners, while the mediums will have more space for these late surgers to thrive in. We'll see what happens. Panu is a very scary contender. Maybe it's the fact his front runner's from the other front runner. Maybe it's the fact that the late surgers can't get further in the pack. Maybe it's the fact it's a mile. Who knows? All I know is that currently Team Eggnog is sweeping the competition. We might see another 2-0 happening right now, unless Team Lunar Eclipse can lock in and stop this absolute disaster of a match. All right, we're off. Very excited to see Panu is making a massive lead right out the gate. Looks like the other Marzinski from Spark is currently in a very awkward position. Looks like Marzinski rushes. Interesting. Not sure it's going to do anything because we are actually in a mile, and that Marzinski has a recovery skill. That rush is absolutely negligible. It only helped the Marzinski in this case. Second place Marzinski is trying her very best to get up into the front. It looks like she needs a little bit more velocity to do that, though. Kimono Cross is right next to late surger Ogni Cap. Okay, unique skill comes out from Panu's Marzinski. Looks like both Marzinski's unique skill at the same time. Looks like Sparks Marzensky is trying her darnest to get as close as she can. Shifting gears comes out. Looks like we have some interesting acceleration skills. Going acceleration zone, angling and scheming comes out as well. It looks like the news Marzensky is once again making a massive lead. Can any of the Umas get this done here? It looks like once again Christmas Odicap does not proc her unique skill. Wow, it looks like we have another serious, major, scary, terrifying win from Team Eggnog. Team Eggnog is an absolute monster that is going to cause some very, very, very scary matches going forward. Wow, this is definitely... Oh yeah, this is definitely terrifying, that's for sure. Team Eggnog wins 2-0 once again. This sends Lunar Eclipse to loser's bracket. Alright. Now with that in mind, we're going to speed through it. Now we're going into next round 2 of winners. We're going to Navy SEALs versus Rising Stars. Is any members of Navy SEALs and Rising Stars excited for their matchup? Alright. Let's see. Looks like we're looking at 2,000. We're looking at our first medium. 2,000 fall. And this wheel should be okay, here we go. Alright, let's see what we get here. And we're looking at a firm medium. Looking good. And we're looking at a cloudy or sunny. Sunny, alright. Very classic, firm, sunny, medium, 2000. Let's see here. Let's grab our teammates here. There's no quicker way of grabbing teammates, so I'm just going to grab them one by one here. Alright, so if I am correct, Team Eggnog won the 2 matches in a row. We're going to see if maybe Team Navy SEALs or even Team... Check sure here, Rising Stars. Let's see if Team Rising Stars Navy SEALs is able to do a similar performance to Eggnog here. Alright, let's see what our team is. We're grabbing the song, Seal Guy, and Myra. This should be Mario. I remember him mentioning a strong gold ship. There we go. And closer. Okay, let's see. Let's get to the song here. Looks like it's a Daiwa. Okay. Perfect. Front running Daiwa. Okay. And then we have Mr. Seal here. Hey, Maru, what's Seal's name in game? What's Seal's name in game? Really quick. No, not Hassan. We already have Hassan. What's Seal's name in game? What do you mean Seal? Yeah, Seal's name. I need Seal's name. I can't tell which is who's. Yes, we need Seal's name, Myro, please. Not to list his name. We need not list his name. I don't know. He's bringing. I don't know his name in game either. Great. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go through your chat logs really quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going through it. Technical difficulties. Everyone pause. He brought a vodka. This is him. Yep. This is him right here. All right. Thank you for waiting. Let's see. Let's get Team Rising Stars here. Okay, we're looking for Oki. I also believe Oki's name is not the same as in game. Could be wrong though. In the meantime, let me grab Rapid Noob. Rapid Noob has a Condor Pasa. Ooh. Very interesting show series. This is something different, very different, very new. I like that. I like seeing something new and interesting. Now, let me make sure it's in the right thing. It's Space Racer. Okay, cool. Looks like we also have the front runner, the self-proclaimed Oshi front runner, Mila. I can never say your name right, so look at you, Mila. Where is your Daiwa? There's your Daiwa. Thank you. And let's get your buddy Oki here. Oki seems to be running what? What's Oki bringing to the table? Your name in game. You're the Dober. I know that. So what's your name in game? Oki. Okay, perfect. I found you then. Alright, that's everyone. Very interesting matchup here. I'm very curious to see how this goes. Ooh. Oh, I actually didn't. Oops. Okay, well, give me 1 second. Don't know why they just got sent to the bottom. I didn't know I couldn't start if I didn't put them in main. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Checking this real quick. Make sure it's good. Okay, his on. And then vodka. Was not aware we just could not start. Alright, there we go. Now we can start. Interesting, I'm liking the picks here. Am I? I'm definitely liking the picks here. I won't say I think who's gonna win here. This looks pretty even. This is pretty interesting. This build looks very strong. Mario's team was very strong. Oki's team was very strong. Alright. Everything right? It looks like everything correct? Alright. Myro versus Oki. Navy SEAL versus Rising Stars. See how this goes. Number 1. That's the well. I somehow brought the wrong vodka. Why is there so many? Why is there 2 vodkas? Hold on. This is actually so goofy. Yes, I know it's black. Hold on. I know it's black. Hold on. Hold on. I know it's black. Alright, cool, cool, awesome. Awesome. Alright. Random phone call. Alright. This is your team here. Mario, Seal. This should be Hasong's Daiwa, please. Thank you, Hasong's Daiwa. Rapid Noob. Milla. Oki. Okay, now we're racing. See, Milla 1, Oki 2, Rapid Noob 3, Mario FNC Luna 7, Vodka Seal Guy 9, Hasong 12. Alright. Let me get my water really quick. Very curious to see how this match goes. So far it's been an hour bracket. Alright, let's see our Daiwas jump into action. It appears neither Daiwa had a groundwork proc go off. Very interesting. Very interesting for everyone, but it looks like Team Navy Seals Daiwa currently is in the lead here. Team Rising Stars Daiwa is right behind Navy Seals Daiwa. Team Rising Stars Daiwa might be able to overtake the Navy Seals Daiwa. Rising Stars is neck and neck. Oh, Rising Stars takes the lead away from the Navy Seals Daiwa. Navy Seals Daiwa is looking to take the lead back, though they're neck and neck, 1 and 2. They're right next to each other. El Condor Pasa is leading the paces right now, getting very close to the pack. Navy Seals takes the lead once again. Looks like Rising Stars is still neck and neck. Rising Stars now takes the lead away. Looks like Gold Ship is coming up with a unique skill. Gold Ship's going to try and come up the pack, try and see if they can pass both these Daiwas. Looks like currently right now Navy Seals and Rising Stars are having a extremely pivotal front-runner battle. Looks like Navy Seals Daiwa is blocked in now in the inner rail, unable to stop. Oh my goodness, this is actually going to be a very good unique proc, though, for Navy. Navy Seals able to steal the lead with that amazing unique proc from Daiwa. Looks like Gold Ship is coming very far up the pack. Dober is coming up very far up the pack as well. Dober and Gold Ship are currently fighting in second place. Looks like Dober is able to surpass. Dober is currently about to pass the second place Daiwa. Dober is now dueling second place Daiwa, going to go up into first place. Will Dober be able to steal the win from the frontrunners? Is frontrunner meta truly dead? Looks like Dober's in first place, and Dober takes the win for Team Rising Stars. And they said front runners needed to be banned. It looks like the late surgers, when you put them into a medium race, things get wicked. Right, looks like round 1 is going to Rising Stars. Amazing performance. Right, we're going into round 2 immediately. We're jumping right in. Looks like Oki, number 2. Song number 3. Vodka number 9. FNC Luna, Gold Ship number 10. Milla number 11. Rapid Noob, Condor Pasa number 12. These Daiwas are neck and neck. These Daiwas are fighting for the lead, but this Gold Ship and this Dober, wow, it's looking like it's going to be a very, very tough battle for both teams. Man. Alright, let's look at the numbers one last time. Very interested in the performance of Dober and Gold Ship, though. They were saying They were saying front runners were the meta. It looks like it's not what it seems. Ugh. Will the front runners be able to show their dominance in this race, or will it be another backline devastation? All right, let's see who leads. Will it be Team Navy SEALs or will it be Team Rising Stars? Right, late start from Gold Ship. Not sure if that's relevant due to it being an end closer. Looks like, once again, neck and neck from the front runners. However, it looks like Navy SEALs has taken the lead. Navy SEAls' Daiwa is currently taking the lead, while Rising Stars Daiwa is right behind. Navy SEAls is rushing. Spot struggle. Oh, it looks like Rising Stars taking the lead again. Nope, never mind. Navy SEAls takes the lead again. All right, once again, the Daiwas are neck and neck, fighting for the lead. Neither is perfectly stronger than the other. El Condor Paso once again leading the Pace Chaser pack, or going to lead the Pace Chaser pack if able to surpass this NPC. Yep, there we go. Condor Paso leads Chaser pack. Gold Ship is looking to pass the other contestants and go up the pack here. It looks like right now Rising Stars is currently taking quite a decent lead over the Navy SEALs Daiwa. Looks like about a length and a half. Actually, it's gone down to a length now as the other Daiwa gets as close as she can to the Rising Stars Daiwa. Navy SEALs Daiwa is once again blocked out in the inner circle. The unique skill for Daiwa should be proccing around this point here. We're going to see Navy SEALs Daiwa proc in a good position, and so does Rising Stars proc in a good position. Rising Stars Daiwa was in a very good position, able to get a very strong lead against the competition. Gold Ship is ramped up. Will Gold Ship be able to catch Rising Stars Daiwa, though? Does Gold Ship have the torque, the power, the energy, the horsepower to make it through? It doesn't seem like Gold Ship's going to be able to be fast enough, though. It looks like there's a high possibility Rising Stars is going to have a 2-0 on top of Navy SEALs, and it looks like that is true. Rising Stars once again defeats Navy SEALs 2-0. Wow. This is absolutely crazy. We're not having any close matches. All right. Wow. What can I say? Rising Stars, congratulations. You are winning round 2. You have now qualified for round 3 with Navy SEALs getting sent into losers. And now we have another fun match here. We have Boneless Milk and Cookies versus Elf Granny Gang. Now this looks interesting. Remember, everyone that's lost so far, you still have a chance to win in the end. Let's start rolling. Let's roll for Boneless Milk and Cookies and Elf Granny Gang. We are looking at a 2,200 summer. Here we go, 2,200 summer. And we're looking at heavy. We have our first heavy. 2,200 heavy has a hit. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Now we're having fun now. Let's see if you guys brought your stamina skills. Because if you don't have stamina, you're losing. Let's see how this goes. All right, let me see what type of heavy. Is there only one type of heavy? Let me check. Yep, there's only one type of heavy, so we do not have to use the last wheel. Alright. Oh, man. Hope you guys brought your stamina skills. And I hope you guys have around 900 to spare. Let's see who will survive the 2,200 heavy. Alright. Let's start with milk and cookies. Let's get Eureka in here. Eureka will be leading. This is a very interesting matchup because there is a little bit of silent rivalry between our good Eureka here and Poud, since they are the most ULRA wins currently. Alright. Let's see, let's get milk in here. Alright. Wait, did I just see Dominator? Huh. Okay. Eureka has decided to bring Dominator to the race course. Okay. Interesting. Let's see Ice Cookie. Let's get Ice Cookie here. Looking at the things here. Ice Cookie is Dragon Killer, I remember, right? You're bringing a Miyano Tapagun. Which I can't find. Oh my god, why does it show my following list here? Like, you gotta be kidding me. Where's the Miyano Top Gun, guys? Where is the Miyano Top Gun? Please. Oh my goodness, I'm actually blind. Guys, I'm blind. I'm so blind. It's so bad. I can't find his Miyano Top Gun. I'm so blind. Bro, hold on. Let me sort by long, medium. Long, medium, mile. Pace. Oh, it just shows all of them. Never mind. Okay. This is so bad. I'm so blind. Why are they not at the top? I grabbed it, didn't I? Guys, please tell me you see me on the Top Gun here. Am I crazy? Oh my god, I have to go check if I grabbed it or not. All right, I'll put him in a second. Let's get Poud's team real quick. Let me sort by not this now. Which Marzensky is yours? Poud? That's new. That's Poud, okay. Yes, Ice Cookie did sign up. I just need to go check if I... Yes, Ice Cookie did. I need to go check if I messed up and I forgot to save it. Let's get Dapu with the Ryan. There's only one Ryan, so this should be Dapu's. Yes, very insane stat line, by the way. Maxed, okay. And then Remy. We got some fierce competition here. Let me go grab Ice Cookie. Let me check one check. I should have saved everybody. Sorry, let's see here. I actually can't find it. Okay, I'm gonna go check now then. Yeah, I'm gonna go check. I can't find it. What a disaster. Everything going slightly wrong. Yeah, there you are. I didn't grab you. I was right. I'm so sorry. How did I miss you? How did I grab everyone? Did I just skip over you? I'm so sorry. You had to go. We had to go pick up. We had to go pick up Miyano, bro. We had to go pick her up. We had to go pick up Miyano, dude. No. I'm sorry for my transgressions. So sorry. All right, let's get our fun back. I don't know how I screwed that up, by the way. Summer, heavy, great. 12. I didn't save the teams. Perfect. Perfect. Grasswanda. This should be Milks, yep. And then let's get our good friend, Dragon Killer, in here. Why is it not on date acquired, like, immediately? There it is. Mayano Tappagan! Alright, now let's get Powd's Swarzynski, boom. Let's get Dapu's Ryan, boom. And then let's get Remy's. Wait, why am I waiting? What's up? Wait. Why are they get? Wait. Oh, I see here. Okay, I don't know what type of nonsense is going on over here. Alright. I'm ignoring the lobby because they're just doing nonsense. I thought that was for me. Alright. Alright, looks like the match is ready to go. Yep, because this is everybody. This is right, Oli. Yep. Alright, let's start the heavy match. Who has the stamina to endure? Let's see, Sachi with Grass Wonder, Milk with Gold Ship, 3, 4, 6, Power Marzensky, 7, Odicap Remy, Miyano Top Gun, Dragon Killer 11, and Sirinance. I can never say anybody's name. Siri. Your name's Siri now. Siri better than Dober 12. Now, do we have the stamina to handle this eventful race? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Alright, Boneless Milk and Cookies versus Elf Granny Gang. Are we excited? 2,200 meters heavy. What will we make of it? I wish both contestants best of luck. This is going to be a very difficult race, as whoever rushes will get killed. Did our teams prepare for this scenario? Let's find out. Let's see if our team's prepared for this. Alright, is there only one frontrunner? I did not see that. There's only one frontrunner. It looks like this is going to be a backline game. Late start from Gold Ship, unfortunate. Late start from Miyano is going to be even worse. Uma Stan Prox looks like the Looks like we're going to see the lone frontrunner. Wow. All right. All right, lone frontrunners in. It looks like we have a very interesting match here. Grasswonder has Dominator. Let's see if this is to stop Marozensky from playing the game. Goldship is currently ahead of Grasswonder, despite being a end closer. Is Goldship really going to make that big of a leap up into the side? All right, velocity skills are going good. Looks like Miyano is also in a very difficult spot right now. Goldship is only the only Uma in a good spot right now, with Ogdi in a good spot. I mean, the only Uma in a good spot for Team Boneless Milk and Cookies. Goldship positioning is good. Ogdi's positioning is good. Marozensky currently is proc unique skill trying to get further into the pack. Looks like Goldship is now attempting to go up the pack now. Looks like Marozensky is still leading, still no one to duel her to give her extra speed. Angling and scheming could be coming up any second now. Gourmet from Ogdi Cap. Goldship is still going up. No, let's pump some iron from Ryan goes off. Very interesting. All right, Goldship, Marozensky, Ogdi Cap. Marozensky actually has a huge lead right now. Interesting. Goldship is also making Goldship procs. Let's pump some iron. All right. Goldship is very far back though. Ogdi Cap and Marozensky are currently very high to the lead right now. I believe many of the Umas here got proc their recovery skill, which is very unfortunate. Grasswonder is proc her unique skill, but she cannot make any further speed here. Marozensky is 3 lengths ahead of the second place Uma. And the first round does go to Elf Granny Gang. Interesting. This looks like it's going to be a very gamble. It looks like many Umas here ran out of stamina. And also, I believe not every Uma proc their unique skills as well. Let's run it again, though. Elf Granny Gang gets the first point. Alright. Alright, let's see. Goldship 5, Grasswonder 6, Ryan 7, Marozensky 8, Miyano 10, Ogdi Cap 12. 3 frontrunners, 5 pace, 3 late, 1 end. Alright. Let's see how this one goes now. Let's see. How difficult will this one be for our contestants? So Marozensky now has some front-running competition. Marozensky should be doing pretty decently here. Hopefully nobody rushes. Hopefully everyone is able to get their recovery skills off as well. I saw some recovery skills miss. Looks like Miyano is currently ahead of the pace chasers right now. Very cool. Subdued frontrunners hits. Very interesting. Looking pretty good for our contestants here. Looks like Ogdi Cap's in a very good position. Miyano's also in a very good position. Goldship is also in a perfectly fine position for the early mid race. Very, very, very fine conditions here for all contestants. Looks like Ryan is actually in a less than favorable position right here as well. Ryan is stuck in 10th place. Goldship rushes on a 2,200 meter. Ooh, that might be devastating for Goldship here. Hopefully Goldship can still make it up with the recovery skill available. It will have to proc. If it does not, it will be very much over. Alright. Grasswonder is trying to go up the pack right now. Very interesting. Goldship as well. Goldship's attempting to go up the pack as well. Marozensky is solo in the front right now. No one duel. Marozensky procs unique skill, angling and scheme is going to come up. Let's pump some Iron and Dober unique and Dominator from Grass Wonder. However, Grass Wonder looks like Grass Wonder dies from stamina loss. That is so unfortunate. Looks like Grass Wonder won't be able to make it due to stamina loss. Looks like Gold Ship is in 4th. Looks like Miyano's in 2nd. Will Miyano be able to make the distance for Team Boneless Milk and Cookies? Can Miyano do it? Does Miyano have the speed? Does Miyano have the ability to make it? It looks like it's going to Boneless Milk and Cookies last second. Able to take the win from... Oh my goodness. Wow. The Lost Child is able to win versus Elf Granny Gang. It looks like we have a 1-for-1. The last match will decide what happens. This is our closest match yet. Set 1 goes to Elf Granny Gang. Set 2 goes to Boneless Milk and Cookies. Wow. Alright. Reopen. Yeah, why is this not open? Oops. Boom, boom. Perfect. For some reason, I couldn't properly do the report thing. Here we go. I'm trying to put the numbers here, but it's being weird. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, 1-1. Let's go to the next match. Was this Dominator Gaming? By the way, this is a A-ranked Miyano Top Gun, by the way. Absolutely mogging the S-rank Marozensky. I am so shocked. These races are absolutely insane. I guess rank doesn't matter. It's RNG or die. Alright, our final match of Elf Granny Gang versus Boneless Milk and Cookies. Who will be sent to loser's bracket? 2 front, 5 pace, 4 late, 1 end. Alright, let's see. 4, Miyano. 6, Grass Wonder. 7, Mejido Ryan. 8, Marozensky. 11, Gold Ship. And 12, Ogre Cap. Who will win? Round 2, Boneless Milk and Cookies versus Elf Granny Gang. Closest match yet. Would you believe that? The rivalry lives on. Who are we betting to win here? I'm seeing a lot of potential coming from Boneless Milk and Cookies. However, Powd's front runner is quite strong. We're gonna have to see if they're able to properly make the distance and beat out the competition. It will be a matter of, can we take out this front runner, or will Team Elf Granny Gang show out their backliners and steal a win? Gold Ship has an unfortunate late start. It's okay though. Marozensky solo runs to the front. No other front runners are contesting. It looks like one NPC is contesting right now, actually. Perfect. Alright, looks like Miyano and Bodycap are in a good position right now. Miyano could get a little bit better, though, if Miyano can go up to pack a little bit. However, we are in a no overtake zone that's about to be passed right now. Right, very, very interesting scenario for our runners here. Miyano is currently a little bit far from the pace for pack, but might be able to catch up a little bit going into the late mid-race. Marozensky is still in a pretty solid position. Miyano Top Gun is falling quite low, unfortunately, though. We're going to have to see if any of the other racers are able to make a good attack towards the front lead. Gold Ship uses unique skill. Will this allow the Gold Ship to catch up further into the pack, though? We're going to have to see. Looks like Miyano currently is in a dire spot here with Grass Wonder right behind Marozensky. Marozensky has a staggering lead right now. Angling is about to come out. Will this lead stay going into the rest of the match, though? quite concerning for Team... Oh, Grass Wonder is actually making a very good lead here. Does Grass Wonder have the stamina to survive this, though? I don't know if Grass Wonder has a recovery skill. I don't know if Grass Wonder will be able to keep up this lead. It looks like Grass Wonder might not have the stamina to keep speeding up. Unfortunately, it looks like the third round is going to Elf Granny Gang. Wow, what a close match. 1-1, 1-2. Looks like boneless milk and cookies is going to be sent into losers. Let's check this right now. Congratulations, Elf Granny Gang. It looks like we have one more match of round 2, which will be BBX versus Eclipse. My phone battery is low. I wish I saw that before I... everything. Alright. Phone charging. Let's get back in here. Alright, let's run this. Go quickly. BBX versus Eclipse. Brackets are still going strong. Gonna send it one more time. Now, how scary will this be? We're gonna have to find out. Alright, this is personally my team, so we'll see if my team can make the distance here. Eclipse. Alright, we're bringing our teammates here. Very interesting. 1 second. Let me check my... Where's our Taikai? There he is. Here's our Taikai shuttle. And now let me go through Discord here and grab our other fun mates here. Where is... Okay. This should be our Marzinski. Yep, that's our Marzinski. Alright, that's our team. Let's go for Eclipse now. Eclipse. Let me find you guys. We have Chris. Let's look for Tyson. I don't even think I have to check who Tyson this is. Actually, I will after this, because I actually don't know if I screwed up. Let's look for our friend Spice. That should be Little Special Week. Late Surger. Yep, Late Surger. Chris Fourth End Closer. And then we have a Pace Chaser here. Let's see if I am correct here. Hopefully I grabbed this. If I didn't, I'm going to lose it. If I did not grab this, I'm going to lose it on everything. No way I didn't, right? Where is this? Rudolph. Did I not save it? Am I crazy? Can we get confirmation for Dakota real quick? Yo, somebody check the teams. Is there another missing child, or are they actually missing, or am I just dumb? Guys, I need your help. I can't find this one, even in my screenshots. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see this one, guys. My screenshots do not hold the image of this person. Dakota's missing. Dakota's completely missing. Dakota's fully missing right now. Uh, Chris, I'm not gonna lie. We might have to run you with two. Dakota's completely missing. Katrina. Yeah, I have no evidence of this guy's existence. The best I can do for you, Chris, is I can grab one of his Umas from, like, his team trials, I guess. I can either grab team trials or, like, highest ranking or anything like that. Will that be fine, Chris? You gotta let me know, because this is a little bit dire. Wait, I'm waiting. I can't find this. He's not here. Dakota's fully missing. I can't do anything about this. Chris. Is Chris here? Is Chris in the YouTube chat? Is Chris in the normal chat? I need to know, what do we do here? Do I just grab a random from Dakota? Oh my god, I don't know. Bro, tell me what Chris is saying, guys. Chris, do we grab a random? What? Do we just run it? Because I can't be here all day. I'm gonna give you like a minute. TT Uma. Okay, cool. Okay, let's run it. I need to grab the code from. Y'all need to get the code for me. I don't have access to Louvre right now. Somebody needs to grab me the Rudolph code right now from Dakota. I don't have access to Louvre. Oh my god, don't show the banners. Jeez, that's cheating. Yeah, it's screwed. Um, check the sign-up room. Check the sign-up room for somebody in Louvre. You can get access that way. You're right. Oh my god, we got people coming to the door. I have to give you 1 second. All right, much appreciated. Thank you for waiting. The teams are now here. This is what we just gotta do. We just gotta grab this. All right, winnable. All right, we have Kawakami, Take Shuttle, Marzensky. No front runner on their end. Interesting. Let's run the wheel. $2,200. Here we go. 2,200 fall. All right. Also, just a reminder, we're going to be respectful to all UMAs. I appreciate anyone that joined here. No matter if you're a D rank or S rank, we will not disrespect any UMAs. Thank you very much. We will continue with the next wheel. Soft. Soft. Interesting. Let's make the room here. 2,000. 2,200. Soft. I hope you guys got stamina. This is going to be a doozy. Fall. Soft is only rainy. Because we can't do snowy because it's not winter. Awesome. Can't wait to see what you guys bring to the table. Alright. Alright. We're back here. Let me take the windows off. We're boom. We're here. Whew, looks like an interesting game here. Couple of S ranks in here. Okay. One front runner. Let's see how this goes. 2,200. Fall. Soft. See you guys on the other side. Let's give it up for BBX versus Eclipse. Will Eclipse be able to Eclipse first and leave the rest nowhere? Or will BBX take out the competition? We have Kawakami Princess 1, Birdo 2, Take Shuttle 4, Narita Taishin 3, Sambali Rudolph 6, Maruzensky, and 11, Special Wiku. Will we be able to, let's have a one stat check. Stat check. Just gonna skim through it just for my own personal wants. Alright. Let's run it. I'm very curious to see how this goes. Will Narita Taishin absolutely slime us out? I don't know. We are Oshi Gaming. There are 3 Oshis in this match. We have a Taikai Shuttle Oshi player, Narita Taishin Oshi player, and Kawakami Princess Oshi player. I don't know about the other Oshis, but I know for sure these are 3 Oshi players. We're going to see how this goes for all of us here. This could be a devastating loss for BBX or for Eclipse. We're going to see how it goes for us all. And we're off. Right, looks like everyone's in a pretty good position right now. Looks like Rudolph and Take Shuttle are both in a pretty solid position here. Takai in a slightly better position. Marozensky's solo front. Marozensky's not going to have anybody to duel her to help her out here. Let's see here what's going to happen here. Some extra speed. Spot struggles with the runner behind her. She is going to get a little bit of extra help from the NPC front runners. Looks like Kawakami Princess and Special Week are neck and neck. Kawakami Princess going up the pack. Kawakami Princess going even further up the pack with tail held a little high. Lots of velocity to go up the pack for Kawakami Princess. Kawakami Princess is now entering the Pace Chaser position. Kawakami Princess is now going into the lead of the Pace Chaser as a late surger. Takai Shuttle is blocked in one of the NPCs, Marozensky. Kawakami Princess is passing all the Pace Chasers now. Kawakami Princess is passing the front runners. Kawakami Princess has now made it into 4th place as a late surger. Marozensky is about to get passed by Kawakami Princess before we hit the mid-race. Kawakami Princess is now in 4th position. Moving on forward, okay. A huge late Special Week is now up in the front lead now. Kawakami Princess gets blocked out by every NPC. Marozensky is now proccing unique skill. Kawakami Princess gets blocked in by every NPC. Taishin gets ahead. Special Week gets ahead. Huge NPC wall blocking majority of competition here. Looks like Taishin has a very good position here. Special Week has even better position. It looks like Special Week is in a very good spot right now. Special Week might be able to win it for the team. Will anybody else be able to catch up? And it looks like Special Week wins round 1. It looks like the NPC wall decides to block out the majority of the competition. Amazing. Very interesting. It looks like Kawakami Princess actually fumbled by running too far up. Very interesting dilemma. 1 point to Eclipse. Alright, let's go for round 2. Oops. Here we go. Let's start round 2 now. Alright. Same thing. Symbolic Rudolph 1, Chris Forth 2, Marozensky 4, Birdo Takai Shuttle 7, Special Week 9, American Princess 12. Let's hope we have a clean, fair fight. These NPCs are devastating. Hopefully we don't see another block this time. We want to see everyone have a chance to win here. We don't want to see Taishin block. We don't want Special Week block. Kawakami Princess block. We don't want to see Symbolic Rudolph block. We don't want to see Takai Shuttle block. We want to see close, clean, dead heats. We want a fun, fair game. Let's see how this goes. Alright, and we're off. Marozensky takes lead as the only front runner here. Position's looking very interesting for Kawakami Princess and Special Week. Takai Shuttle is in a very good position right now. Taishin is currently end closing, it's going to be in the back a bit. Kawakami Princess proccing all of her skill at the very start of the match, because why wouldn't she? Looks like Kawakami Princess and Special Week are neck and neck in the laser position. They're both attempting to go as high as they can up into the pack. Special Week makes a huge lead up into the pack right now. Looks like Narita Taishin is attempting to make a strong lead into the Pace Chaser pack as well. Very interesting dilemma here from our runners. Looks like we have Kawakami Princess about to enter Pace Chaser pack as well. All backliners are entering Pace Chaser pack. Takai Shuttle is slightly blocked by the NPCs here. Takai Shuttle might not be able to make any movements up the pack further than where she is now. That would be very devastating. Marozensky hits angling and scheming. No stopping me from Takai Shuttle, though. Very interesting. No stopping me for Kawakami Princess. Looks like we have Taishin going up the pack now. Maruzensky procs unique skill. Maruzensky is now having a strong lead now. Kawakami Princess and Taishin are trying as hard as they can to go up the pack. Kawakami Princess passing majority pack, especially Kawakami Princess neck and neck right next to each other. Looks like Maruzensky and Taishin are about to duel, with special weak Kawakami Princess right behind. Maruzensky trying her best to go as far as she can, but Taishin breaks through, and Taishin is able to get through and win for a 2-0. Congratulations to Eclipse. Very, very, very good on Taishin's part. It looks like we have 2-0. Just Eclipse. Let's see here. All right. Now, shall we be going into... Shall we be entering the losers bracket now? It looks like we will be have to enter losers bracket. We're going to losers bracket round 1. First losers bracket match will be BBX versus Ashes. And this will decide who fights Boneless Milk and Cookies. Alright. Let's get Ashes in here. Let's get Team Ashes in here. So we have Ori. Let me check real quick. Let me make sure I have all the Umas correct so I don't screw anybody up. Ori brought a Maruzensky. Ori, this is your Maruzensky if I'm correct. Okay. Then we have Asha? Vodka? Yep. And then we have Hobo. Alright. That's a pace chaser, by the way, I forgot. Alright, let's see. Let's see what track we're getting. Let's look here. What will we get, everyone? What will we get? $2,000 Spring. Spring 2000. Oh boy, heavy. Interesting. Spring 2000 heavy. Not as scary as 2200, but we'll see how this goes for the teams here. Alright, Spring 2000 heavy, and let's run it. Alright. Kawakami Princess 1, Kekai Shuttle 2, Maruzensky 4, Maruzensky 6, Orbity Cap 9, Vodka 11, This is a loser's match race. Whoever loses this will be knocked out of the tournament permanently for the rest of the match. The web. Oops. Yep. I got it. Forgot that time. Oopsie. Definitely an oops moment there. And we're off. Alright, had to mute my mic for a phone call here, but we're back. Let's see what we're doing right now. Looks like base Marozensky is currently in the lead for BBX. It looks like Team Ash's Marozensky is right behind. Kakai Shuttle and Ogre Cap is in a good patience position. Kawakami Princess is slightly behind versus all the other late surgers here. I say slightly, but very behind the other late surgers here. Hopefully, we have a very solid game here going into the late race here. Looks like Summer Marozensky does pass original Marozensky here. Very interesting. Will angling and scheming be given to Summer Marozensky? We'll see. Taike Shuttle is also in a very good position here. Looks like Excel skills are being procced now. Looks like Ogre Cap makes a big leap for it. Ogre Cap having a very strong lead now, pushing heavily forward compared to the rest of the pack. Christmas Ogre Cap in a very, very good position, has lots of distance apart from the rest of the pack. Doesn't seem like anybody will be able to pass, and it looks like Christmas Ogre Cap takes a staggering lead in the 2000M. Also the perfect track for Ogre Cap. This will be quite difficult for BBX if that unique skill procs consistently. Alright, we'll see. It looks like Obo is an extremely strong lead. That's 1 point. Could we be seeing the first knockout? Who knows? We'll have to find out. That's 1 for Ashes so far. This is a set. Best of 3. Don't know why best of 3 was not showing on the tournament list, but let me fix this. There we go. Ashes gets 1. For set 1, there we go. Not sure why it's not showing for me. Okay. It's weirdly edited right now, the brackets, but I'll fix it later. Let's go for round 2. Will Christmas Ogre get a perfect proc again, or will Christmas Ogre be able to surpass everyone? We're going to find out. Very scary track for us. All right. And the front runners are off. Looks like we have a late start from original Marozensky. Very unfortunate. Looks like Summer Marozensky is going to take the lead. Summer Marozensky and original Marozensky are neck and neck, though. Summer Marozensky does guarantee your lead there. Never mind, it looks like due to a velocity boost, Original Marzensky does get ahead. Rush, unfortunately. However, this may not be the end for Marzensky, as Marzensky does have a recovery skill. Original Marzensky is pretty high in the pack right now. Looks like the late surgers are quite behind the pace he's just currently. We might have a interesting situation right here. It looks like, once again, Onicap is in a good position. Looks like Taike Shuttle and is also in a very good position here. Both Marzenskis are fighting for lead. Looks like Sarah Marzensky wins lead by using her unique skill. This is going to be angling and scheming. Looks like Onicap has procced her Gourmet. Will she be able to get her full unique skill here? Looks like the full unique skill does not go out for Onicap. Now we have a strong distance between the front runner now and the other contestants. Taike Shuttle using her unique skill in the medium. Taike Shuttle in third, Taike Shuttle right behind Ogni. Okay, Prince trying to make the lead. Onicap making the distance. Taike Shuttle attempting to get as far as she can forward. Onicap still far ahead. And it seems like it's going to go to Onicap once again. And congratulations to Ashes being able to win into the next round of Losers Bracket. See here. I should be able to. There we go. Been updated. There we go. First round of Losers Bracket knocking out BBX. Ashes going on to round 2 of Losers versus Boneless Milk and Cookies. Fortunate. The unfortunate circumstances, BBX. Well, we will continue further into round 2 of Losers, which will be Boneless Milk and Cookies versus Ashes. See here, this should be easy because I can just throw Milk and Cookies in here. Okay, this should be... Where's the other gold ship? Why can't I find the other gold ship right now? Am I crazy? I am crazy. Alright, and Mayano. That's the wrong... whatever. There we go. Alright. Ashes versus Boneless Milk and Cookies. Let's see. Let's get the randomized thing here. What are we running? We are running 1,800 winter? On soft conditions, alright. $1,800 winter, soft conditions. Great mood. Looking good, alright. Let's see. Oicap 2. Grass Wonder 3. Mayano 8. Goldship 10. Vodka 11. Marzensky 12. See how we go. See how this goes. The stream has now hit 2 hours, by the way. We're almost done, though. Alright. Let's see who leads the gate here. I was also only one front runner. Marzan's just a solo front run. Alright. Team Ashes as their front runner. Keeping the lead for the pack. Let's see. This race course is actually considerably worse for Oglicap, considering her unique skill cannot properly proc in this environment. I mean, as effectively, at least. So we might see some interesting stuff coming from both teams here. Miyano also has a pretty good unique on this track. Gold Ship unique is a little bit less effective. We also have Dominator not being able to work on this track as well, I believe. Dominator is a medium skill. Gold Ship is on the side. I'll have to proc UD skill very soon. There we go. Looks like Marzensky is keeping a steady lead, though. Looks like Miyano Top Gun is also in quite a good position here. Let's see how the contestants will favor this corner here. Let's see here. All right, we have acceleration going off. Miyano Top Gun has a pretty good acceleration hit. However, looks like the front runners are. Wow, actually, Christmas Oglicap just speed flicks past everyone. I didn't see that at first. Christmas Oglicap once again just speeding past the competition here. And it looks like Christmas Oglicap is going to once again take another win from the contestants. Absolutely devastating for both Cooking Cookies. Alright, that's 1 point towards Ashes. Alright, let's see if we can run it back. Let's see if we have anything different here. Looks like Christmas Oglicap might be one of the strongest Umas in this current environment here, beating out the majority of the losers bracket right now. Run it one more time. Let's see if we will be able to get a 1-for-1 or another 2-0. And we're off. Looks like Sar Marzensky is once again taking the lead as per usual as the only player-owned front runner. Because Oglicap's in a good position, Miyano Top Gun's in a good position. Gold Ship is quite high in position for starting gate. Gold Ship does get rushed. Interesting. Looks like Miyano also gets rushed. However, Miyano is making a strong pace up into the Pace Chaser pack. Miyano Top Gun is in a good position. Gold Ship is attempting to go up the pack. Looks like Marzensky is also leading quite strongly as well. This might be quite interesting because I'm not sure how reliable it is for the backliners to reach this Marzensky right now. Christmas Oglicap is going as fast as she can, however, Marzensky has a huge lead going forward. It looks like the backliners might not be able to catch up in time. It may be, unfortunately, a loss for Boneless Milk and Cookies. Yep, it seems like Ashes once again will be going up the match, up the brackets, and going into losers round 3. With the next match being Navy SEALs versus Lunar Eclipse. Alright. After this match, we will be switching back to our normal brackets. Alright, let's get Navy SEALs in here and let's see how they do. It seems people are quite disappointed in Summer Marzensky existing. I don't think I have a thing for them, actually. I should probably make one. Alright, let's get Navy SEALs in here. Make sure I know everyone, make sure I have everyone I know is supposed to be here. Okay, we need a vodka. Wrong vodka. This is the correct vodka. And then we are looking for a song. Daiwa, okay. There we go. I'm gonna save this for now so I don't have to keep on doing this. Alright. Now let's see. We're fighting Lunar Eclipse. Okay, perfect. So that's gonna be... That's gonna be Spark. I'm looking for Spark. Spark, Spark, Spark. Yep, that's one. Should be a second Spark somewhere. I believe it was a... Give me 1 second, let me scroll through this. There it is, Ogre Cap. Cool, and then the last member was... Oh, that's a late surge Roby, actually. I apologize. Should be Opera... Oh. I'm loving the cool picks here. Alright, let's run it. Let's randomize their things, and let's see what we get. $1,600 Summer on... Firm Conditions. A very, very classic Summer. It's a very basic race course, it seems. Nothing crazy. Are we going sunny or cloudy? Let's check that. Looks like it's cloudy. Alright. Cloudy, firm, summer. Great. Dude. Alright. Looks good. Let's see how our contestants do. Alright, and we have Navy SEALs. Versus Lunar Eclipse. Quite interested to see who wins this match. This is a very interesting match. I believe the captain of Navy SEALs is quite passionate about this. Alright, let's see how this match goes now. And we are off. They're going to have a Daiwa hits groundwork. Daiwa gets far ahead from the Summer Marzinski. Daiwa spot struggles with the MP and NPC. Marzinski gets an unfortunate hit very far back from the front runners. That is quite devastating for Summer Marzinski. Looks like Navy Seals' Daiwa is in quite a good position currently. Summer Marzinski might be able to make it back up if she can get in second place. However, if not, this might have to be reliant on the backline Oakicap. Or possibly the New Year's Opera. New Year's Opera might be able to surpass this Daiwa since she is in quite a good spot, I would say. Alright, let's see. New Year's Opera decides to go. Gold Ship is now aiming ahead. Gold Ship is now dueling New Year's Opera, it seems. New Year's Opera is trying to go as far as she can. Daiwa clock unique skill a little bit late, surprisingly. But will Daiwa keep the lead? Will Gold Ship steal the lead? Will New Year's Opera steal the lead? Let's see if Gold Ship steals the lead. Winning for Navy Seals. Navy Seals gains 1 point. We will be running this one more time immediately. Just to speed up the process a bit more, we're going to see what happens. Will Navy Seals 2-0 Lunar. Alright, let's get this run quickly. I know this race is this event is quite long, so we're going to speed up a little bit at least. Alright. Let's see how this run goes. Will Gold Ship be able to win another mile? Or will the front runners be able to take over? Or will a miracle happen that we cannot assume here? We're almost at the 3-hour mark going into the final rounds. Alright, looks like Daiwa takes the lead. Daiwa has quite the good lead, while Vodka and Gold Ship are currently fighting for a good position. Gold Ship is very high in the late surge position currently. Looks like Gold Ship has a very good position, however, might fall as the late surges ramp up. We will see if she gets her unique skill before then. New Year's Opera O is also in a solid position, however, Gold Ship probably has the best position here. Daiwa loses her first lead, but regains it back using fast pace. Has the proc for unique skill due to being so close to Marzinski. A little bit of an early unique skill proc, however, it will not help her in this case because Summer Marzinski does steal the lead once again. Summer Marzinski might be hitting angling and scheming here. Summer Marzinski does not hit angling and scheming, however, Christmas Oakicap does hit her unique skill. Does not matter because Summer Marzinski did not need the angling and scheming as she is running away with the lead. Will anybody be able to catch up to her is unknown. Looks like Gold Ship is trying her best. I don't know if anybody else would be able to go as fast as she is. I think Summer Marzinski might be taking this lead, making it 1-1. Wow. There we go. Looks like Lunar Eclipse is now taking a win from Navy Seals, making this a 1-1. The last match will define who gets kicked out of losers and who wins. I am seeing people say Summer Marzinski Cup. I mean, in a world of meta, you can't expect everyone to play just whatever they want. It is what it is, bro. Hey, a win's a win. Can't complain, and we'll see if we see another win here. Let's see how this goes now. And we're off. Who takes the lead here? Let's see. Looks like Daiwa's taking the lead now. Daiwa's taking the lead. Marozensky's in a little bit of a tough spot here. Marozensky is not able to secure the second place, fighting for NPC. However, it looks like she is now able to enter second place. Looks like New Year's Opera O is right behind. Looks like Vodka is also in a good position here. However, Vodka might get blocked out for some of the NPCs if she is not able to get past these two right here. However, New Year's Opera is in a good position. Summer Marozensky will need to proc her unique skill and make as much of a velocity boost as she can to get into first place. Daiwa is still keeping first place, however, Summer Marozensky is getting quite close. Daiwa's going to try and proc her unique skill to try and get away from the Summer Marozensky. Summer Marozensky, however, is right on her heels. She might be able to overtake if thus Daiwa is keeping her lead. Never mind, Daiwa is going to angling and scheming. Gold Ship now is going to see if she can get her skills off to surpass the pack. However, it seems like no one is getting out of the backline pack right now. It looks like New Year's Opera O was able to get out. However, Daiwa is making a consistent lead for the front. I don't think anybody can catch her. It looks like Daiwa is in a very strong position with no one able to fight. New Year's Opera O is getting extremely close, though, but however, Daiwa is winning it for Team Navy Seals. Team Navy Seals wins and leaves Lunar Eclipse behind. Congratulations to Team Navy Seals, and thank you, Lunar Eclipse. We will now be going into Eggnog versus Rising Stars. The round 3 matches are commencing. We are now in the semi-finals. This is actually not semifinals. These are the quarterfinals. It's not semifinals yet. My bad. One more until the semifinals. One more until the semifinals. One more until semifinals. Soon, soon, soon. Let's get Eggnog here. This is Eggnog, right? Yep. We're looking for Rising Stars. Let's grab Rising Stars here. Is looking for Rapid Noob, which is a El Condor Pasa. We are looking for Milla and Oak. Milla's, where is Milla's friend? I think Milla's a Daiwa, if I remember correctly. It's a song's Daiwa, so this should be Milla's Daiwa. There we go. Milla's Daiwa has been secured. Now let's get your leader here. Where is Dober? There is the S plus Dober from Oki, and we're running it. Let's randomize. What are you guys getting? What are you guys hoping for? What are you guys getting? Let's see. $2,000 Summer. Good. Good, huh? Good is, what are the options for that? The options for good is only cloudy. Okay. All right, only cloudy. See here, summer good cloudy. 2,000 meters. Let's see if you guys are confident for a 2,000-meter race. We are off. We're speeding through this as it's already been 3 hours. Ugh. Let's see how our Umas do. Alright, Daiwa and Marzensky are off. Looks like there's a pretty good front runner fight here. Looks like Daiwa does lose the first place spot. However, Daiwa might have a chance to steal it later on to the race. Looks like Summer Marzensky is in a very good position, while Daiwa is looking to possibly steal it a little bit further into the mid race, possibly with her unique skill. Tomono Cross and Condor Pasa are in good positions, especially Condor Pasa getting into a good position leading the Pace Chaser pack. Dober is in a solid position here. Can't tell exactly what her position is. It looks like she's in 6th position, which is perfect for her unique skill. If Dober keeps this, Dober will be able to unique skill and get far ahead into the pack. Looks like Tomono Cross is also looking to possibly get her unique skill off here. Let's see if this helps her break through into the front of the pack. Looks like Tomono Cross is going to pass the front runner here. Looks like Team Eggnog is currently in a very good spot with both runners in 1st and 2nd place. Tomono Cross actually might overtake Marzensky here, even after the angling and scheming. Nope, Marzensky after angling and scheming is going to have a big breakthrough. Looks like, oh my goodness, looks like Rudolph is hitting both excels here. Rudolph might be able to make something happen going forward into the race. Dober is also trying her best to break through. Rudolph is using her unique skill, trying her best to break into the pack. It seems, okay, Rudolph passes Daiwa. It seems, though, as though Eggnog is going to take the win. Can Dober do anything last second? No, Dober is slightly behind, allowing Maruzensky to break through. Marzensky is quite strong. Alright, let's run it again. That's 1 point for Eggnog. Rising Stars be able to make the comeback? We are unsure. If Eggnog wins this match, this will send Eggnog into the semi-finals. Alright, looks like Marzensky once again takes the lead away from Daiwa. Daiwa still trying her darn best to make it through. Ooh, spot struggle, and allows Marzensky to get a big lead off of Daiwa. Very interesting. Quite a strong dilemma here. Ooh, Daiwa's taking back the lead from Marozensky. Very interesting. Can Daiwa keep this lead, though? Daiwa might have to proc her unique skill, as Marozensky's right on her tail. Daiwa's unique skill could go off at any second now, going to the half. But no! Looks like Marozensky's tempting. Yep, there goes Daiwa unique. Daiwa unique goes out, allowing her to keep the lead away from Marozensky. Marozensky's probably going to proc her unique skill as well, allowing her to try and overtake the Daiwa here. But will that happen? Tomono Cross going up the pack with her unique skill now. Tomono Cross now with the front runners. El Condor Pasa is right next to front runners as well. El Condor Pasa, Tomono Cross, Daiwa Scarlet, and Marozensky. Dober is making a huge leap for the front. Dober is going extremely fast. Dober is about to overtake second, third. Dober is overtaking first place possibly here. Dober is now making a huge leap for first place. It looks like Dober was able to make a massive excel up into the lead. This will very likely be Dober's win, and there goes Mejido Dober winning a point for Rising Stars. Congratulations, we have 1-1 as the fight for semifinals commences. The last match will decide what truly awaits our teams. Now let's see who will win. This will now send whoever loses this one will be sent into losers. Alright, there are positions here. Very excited to see who wins and loses this match. You have some strong competition here. Prepare yourself. Here we go, we're out. Marozensky is now losing lead to Daiwa this time around. Wow, this is different. Never mind, Marozensky's able to take it back right last second. Daiwa is also in a very good position, despite all things, losing lead. Daiwa is slightly a little bit behind Marozensky, however, I don't think this will affect too much for the races. I think Daiwa still has a good chance of stealing this back, considering her position. Tomono Cross is in a slightly blocked position here, as slow as El Condor Pasa, also blocked by the NPCs. It looks like the late surgers might also have a problem going up this lead, as they are quite far back from this unusual pace, with the late surgers being very far behind, pace chasers being stuck in the middle, and front runners making a massive lead for the front here. Daiwa might attempt to proc her unique skill. She can get slightly closer. There we go. Daiwa procs her unique skill, getting closer to the front. Will Daiwa be able to surpass the Marozensky here? Yes, it looks like Daiwa does take lead back. Marozensky, however, is going to proc her unique skill right in the last second to try and take it back from Daiwa. Takes it back from Daiwa right here. Daiwa is still fighting the best she can for first lead. However, Daiwa falls back. Angry Scheming goes to Marozensky. Will the late surges be able to hit it? Dober is going in with her unique skill. Dober is trying her best to make it first. She can in two. Now it looks like Dober is doing everything she can to try to make it back into first place. Marozensky has a massive lead ahead of the rest of the competition. Dober is still trying everything she can to make it in the first place. Will it be Dober? Will it be Marozensky? Marozensky has a very good lead across all the other packs here. Dober is trying his hardest. Will she have the velocity? Dober is trying her best. Dober is almost there. Dober is trying her best, but she's unable to make it into first place. Marozensky finishes throwing Rising Stars into the losers bracket. Congratulations to Eggnog for making it into the semi-finals. Alright. Now we have Elf Granny Gang versus Eclipse. See. Elf Granny Gang versus Eclipse. Don't believe I have these guys saved either. We're looking for Ryan. And we're looking for original OG. Yep, was good. Oop, I didn't mean to press race there. Oops. You guys are just fighting yourselves, so I guess have fun with that for a second. Oops. I didn't mean to press race there. Okay. Sure. You guys have fun. Cool, Ryan. Congratulations. Anyways. Didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, let's get Remy. And now let's get your competition here. Let's get your Eclipse. I'll change that right after I get Eclipse here. We have Narita Taishin. We have Little Pretty Derby, who is late surge, yep. And then we have our Rudolph friend here. There we go. Now we're going to randomize. $1,600 spring. Heavy. Interesting. 1,600 spring heavy. Alright. Looking good. 1,600 spring heavy. And we're off. Let's see how our contestants do. It has been 3 hours. People really want little Speaka, little special week, little Agimasen to win. Looks like the 3-hour event is coming close to the semifinals here. Who will gain the semifinal spot? This is an extremely long event, that's for sure. Late start from Summer Marozensky. Interesting. Summer Marozensky is forced to steal lead away from the NPCs. Odie Cap in a good position, Ryan in a good position. Special week trying to get up into a better position, similar to Ryan here. Unyielding Spirit from Odie Cap, very interesting. NPC steals lead away from Maruzensky, interesting. That just happened just now. Looks like Maruzensky and this NPC are going neck and neck for front lead. Alright, Maruzensky procs her unique skill. This is going to properly allow her to actually have a decent chance of keeping lead here versus the NPCs. Looks like Special Week is in a block position here. Taishin, however, is in a pretty good position. Taishin's going to have to make a large burst for the outside. Owen Cap finds a good position as well. Maruzensky is quite high up in the back. It looks like Maruzensky and Ryan are currently fighting for who will gain lead here. Will any of Team Eclipse be able to make it any closer to the front? It doesn't seem like it. With only 150 meters left, it's only looking like it's going to Maruzensky. Actually, it's going to match to Ryan. I apologize. However, it's going to Team Elf Granny Gang. Yes, it went to Major Ryan, though, not Maruzensky. Alright, that's 1 point for Elf Granny Gang. Will we see another 1-to-1, though? We will see. Alright, will we see another 2-0 or will we see a reverse sweep? The more these matches go on, the more I think Summer Maruzensky is never going to be allowed in another match ever again. We might have petitions created. I'm not gonna lie, Valentine Bourbon is gonna be in the same situation too. Yeah, we might be seeing the start of the Valentine Bourbon Summer Maruzensky Christmas Ogre Global Ban. You see, oh my god, Ogre Cap is in a crazy position here. Interesting. Okay, very interesting position with Ogre right now. I don't know how to feel about Ogre being right behind Maruzensky this close as a pace chaser. This is very interesting. Let's see what Taishin's in a very weird spot. Taishin's stuck into the inner gate rather than the outside. Taishin will have to break through the middle of all the other pack members. Ogre Cap bursts through, passing Maruzensky. Looks like the other late surgers aren't able to make that strong of a leap forward, though. And unfortunately, it looks like Maruzensky loses lead. However, it looks like Elf Granny Gang does win. Maruzensky loses her lead twice, which is very strange. Unfortunate, but not unfortunate for the actual team because they are now going into semifinals. Congratulations. Now, semifinals has been conducted. It looks like Elf Granny Gang does go 2 points. Now we will be going into losers matches. We'll be going into Rising Stars versus Ashes. Reset. Where is Ash's team? Let me grab Rising Star here. Looks like we're looking for Oki. Alright, let's grab Oki here. Let's grab Rapid Move. What the heck, who is this? That is not the right Thunder Boss. Of course, we're going to grab the Daiwa. Alright, that's Team Rising Stars. Save them. Just for later. Versus Ashes. Looks like this is going to be Ori. Let's look for your Marzinski. You wanted this one actually. I forgot. It was if I'm correct, it was this Marzinski. I just have both of them saved. Nope, that's the wrong one. I could be wrong. I'm gonna check in a second though. Yeah, it was this one. Where's Hobo? And Asha. There we go. Let's randomize dispatch now. I'll just save these guys as well, just in case. Let's see what track you guys get. Looking like it's 2000 winter. 2000 winter. Heavy doesn't exist for winter? Oh, it does. My bad. Let me check this real quick. 2000. Yep, 2000 heavy winter. Alright. There you go. 2000 heavy winter. Let's see how this goes, y'all. I wish you the best of luck to both teams. Hope you both win. Not sure if all Umas available here have the recovery to survive. Yeah, this is definitely a stream of all time. This is quite long. Alright, looks like we're gonna have another front-runner battle. Dober has some sharp ears. But anyways, we're gonna go here. Let's see who takes the lead. And it's looking like the lead is going to be handed to Maruzensky. Looks like Maruzensky pulls the lead. Old Daiwa's going to be right behind. Both proccing Restless. Daiwa going for a rushed spot struggle. Let's see how this affects her stamina going into the end game. Daiwa, however, is using this rush to her advantage, trying to get into a first position. However, a velocity skill procs from Maruzensky. Hobo, Christmas Ognicap, is in a very good position now, getting into the 4th place position for pace chasers. Dober is getting in a very good position now, getting it's on. Looks like Dober and Ogre Cap are both in very solid positions here. Dober's in a very, very good position, however, a little bit too far for her unique skill. Dober would have to fall down by two spots to actually get her unique skill off. Dober does not care, though. Dober is pushing into third place as a late surge, does not care about her unique skill at all. Christmas, Ogre Cap hits her unique skill on a perfect setup. Will Christmas Ogre Cap take this win with a perfect unique skill, or will Dober just simply surpass the rest of the competition? It looks like Dober is currently making a speed blitz towards the finish line, where the rest of the contestants are fighting to catch up to her. Christmas Ogre Cap did have a carryover excel, but that might not matter in this case, as Dober had a amazing position and is going to take the win for Rising Stars. Alright, Dober takes the win for Rising Stars and continues to make many wins in these matches. Congratulations to Dober. Let's see what will happen in the next one. Rising Stars has 1 point. Will they be able to make 2 points, leading them into the loser semifinals? Let's see. What will happen? What will happen? Decisions for our teams here. Will Dober run as far as she can up the pack again? Will Dober get blocked? Will Daiwa get lead? Will Marzanski get lead? Who knows? Just watch and see how it goes. Alright. Looks like Marzanski has a sharp lead away from Daiwa. However, Daiwa is not conceding it that easily. Daiwa takes the lead back. Very impressive on Daiwa's end. Oh my goodness. Marzanski, however, takes it back right after. Daiwa spot struggle rushes once again for the second time. How unlucky that is, especially on a heavy track. Alright, Daiwa is still trying her best to take that first lead away from Marzanski, though. This is definitely one of the more interesting matches, because it looks like once again Daiwa is stealing away the lead, having a considerable lead now away from Marzanski. Marzanski's trying her best to take it back, and Marzanski does take it back. Oh my goodness, it looks like there is a fight for the lead going on here. Very impressive from all parties involved. But what will happen from here on out? It looks like Marzanski has a staggering lead now with Dober from the outside. Will Dober be able to get her unique skill off and ruin the chance of Marzanski winning? Dober has a perfect proc right here in the front. Will Dober hit it, though? Dober is not going to hit it. Dober instead is going to just rely on her own skills here. Christmas Ogre Cap and Marzanski are having a strong lead away from the rest of the pack. Looks like Christmas Ogre Cap is actually taking the win here. Christmas Ogre Cap is too far ahead from the pack, and that is a win for Ashes. I believe this sets us 1-1. This does set us 1-1. We go on to game 3, and we see who will go into loser semi. What a crazy performance from everyone involved. Let's run it one more time. What will happen next? Oh, goodness. It's a long match. Let's see how everybody does. This is by far one of the most interesting matches I've seen through any of the contestants. But who will win? I don't know. I think anybody has a chance to win here at this point. And we're off once again. All right, had to take a phone call really quick. Looks like Marozensky is taking a strong lead once again. Daiwa was a little bit far behind, unable to do much. And gain the lead back. Daiwa was quite far behind from the front runners. Will Daiwa be able to get a little bit of her velocity up to help her out? Condor Pasa is getting in a better position. Christmas Ogenicap's in a very strong position here. Dober is in a poor position. Dober will have to ramp up a little bit further up into the pack. Dober hitting its on, trying to get as far as she can, higher up into the pack. Dober does have the position to hit her unique skill. However, I am unsure if it will be possible for her to make it this far into the lead, but who knows? As she is passing another late surger, Dober actually might have a decent chance here now. Dober is looking at a decent chance to hit her unique skill and get to the front. However, Mars is about to hit Anglican Scheming. This will be extremely hard to fight back against. Dober now has a decent chance of winning if Dober's able to hit more of her velocity skills going up to the front. Looks like Dober is running as fast as she can, getting into first place. Like Christmas Ogenicap and Marozensky are fighting for a lead. Dober is still trying her best to get as far as she can up into the front. Dober is using every single bit of velocity she has left. Dober is right behind the heels of Christmas Ogenicap. Dober is right in second place with Ogenicap. However, Dober just doesn't have enough speed and gets knocked out of the bracket. Rising Stars tried their best and tried their hardest, but their star unfortunately fizzled. I am so sorry, but it seems like Ashes is going into loser semi. Congratulations, Ashes. And then we go into the next matchup for loser semi, as well. It will be Navy SEALs versus Eclipse. Boom, 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 boom. Can we just drop these in here? Kind of. You can kind of just drop these guys in here. I think I've watched Navy SEALs almost every time. So let's push let's push Eclipse to the front here. Be a little bit fair. What's your other teammate? Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, now let's get Will Ship here. It's like Gold Ship Vodka. Gold Ship Vodka Daiwa. A song, I believe. Alright. Just randomize your track. Let's see what happens here. So there we go. How to get that thingy. 1,600 fall. Soft. There's only one soft. Alright. Alright, congratulations. We are doing another short mile. $1,600, by the way. I need to make sure I hit that. There you go. 1,600 fall soft. That's about it. Yep. Perfect. Alright. This is Eclipse versus Navy SEALs. I wish you both the best of luck. All right. Let's see how you guys do.
足元悪い雨の中、中山レース場、芝1612人の馬娘たちが挑みます。さあ、1番人気の紹介です。ここまで無敗、2冠馬娘ゴールドシップ、実力は負けていません。2番人気、グランプリ馬娘ダイワスカーレット、注目の秋の三冠馬娘成田大志、6枠7番での出走。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘、ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
Once again, we're off. Daiwa's going to be solo front running. See what this leads to in the long run, though. Very curious to see how this will affect Daiwa's ability to win, because I am unsure how the solo front running truly affects. Let's see here. I'm actually quite curious to see the end goal of the end closers here. I know the end closers might be having a bit of a, I guess you could say, difficult time overall, so we'll see. We'll see how they do in a mile. Special Week's in quite a good position, though, I can't lie. I am liking Special Week's position right here. Rudolph is in a good position, however, I'm unsure Rudolph was able to get the speed necessary to make it further through the race. This is quite the situation for our end closers here, because it looks like Taishin is a little bit further back from Goldship. Goldship is able to pass the Special Week here. Goldship is biking on the outside. Daiwa is still in the front. Special Week does use her unique skill, though. That's quite strong. Daiwa is still in the front, and Daiwa is making a staggering lead for the front, actually. So far in the front, it seems like this is going to be a win for Navy SEALs. Here we go. Navy SEALs takes the first point, with the end closers not being able to do anything. Alright, let's run this one more time, and then this breaks all the previous brackets as we enter semifinals, depending on if Navy SEALs wins, and if Navy SEALs does not win, we'll have a 1-for-1 for semifinals. Let's see how it goes. Don't know how any of you people are still here after 3 hours. We're ramping up to 4 hours, but that doesn't matter because we're going to ramp up and see who wins this match next. Daiwa once again is obviously going to take her lead. Rushed Taishin hits a rush. Interesting. Well, let's benefit Taishin anyway. We'll have to see. I don't think Taishin is gaining much pace from this, considering that the end closer position is not going to allow them to overtake late surges until a little bit into the middle of the mid-pack. Oh, never mind. Taishin gets a huge position here. Okay, we enter the mid race. Taishin immediately starts getting into a good position. Goldship is also in a very good position on the outside. However, Taishin is a little bit further up on Goldship. Taishin, if Taishin's able to get a little bit of a slingshot off of this Rudolph, maybe Taishin can do something really strong. However, Goldship ends up passing them instead. Goldship's in a very, very good position. Goldship be able to use this position to beat out Daiwa. Okay, Nemesis comes out of Narita Taishin. Narita Taishin is also getting Let's Pump some iron as well. However, Goldship seems to be ramping up extremely fast. Goldship is going to duel Daiwa for first place here. Will Daiwa be able to keep the lead? Oh, Special Week is trying to make a comeback too, but it seems to be a Daiwa versus Goldship situation. Will Goldship be able to take it away from Daiwa? Goldship does take it away from Daiwa, and Goldship does win, pushing Eclipse out of the brackets and pushing Navy SEALs into losers semifinals. Congratulations to Navy SEALs, as we will now have our first semifinals match. We will first conduct the loser semifinals match, which will be Navy SEALs versus Ashes. Then we will go back to our original bracket. Alright, Navy SEALs. You're about to have your toughest mission yet. Let's see. Let's get our friends from Ashes here. Looks like we're getting the elusive Dober back. The elusive Dober with our good friend Hobo. I don't even remember. Was this the one that needs to be Pace? Yeah, this one needs to be Pace. And wait. Oh yeah, Asher. Vodka. Great positions, by the way, so far. This is wait, no. My bad. What the heck? This is Oki's. Where's your Marzensky? Oopsie. Sorry about that. I confused Ori and Oki. My bad. Yeah, I know what it is. There we go. Alright, let's randomize your track. I'm sure you'll love the result you get. $2,000 summer. Summer Firm. Summer Firm Sunny. Wow, what a very classic track, huh? Summer Sunny Firm. Great mood. Okay. Looks good. $2,000. Here we go. Hope you guys are ready. Gonna have another front runner battle. Will the Summer Marzensky prevail? I'm not gonna lie, guys. There is a genuine chance we have Summer Marzensky versus Summer Marzensky versus Summer Marzensky bracket reset. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Y'all might be on something, but we'll see. Maybe we can see a Summer Marzensky fall to the to the depths of a Daiwa Scarlet? Or will Summer Marzensky prevail once again for another time?
気合十分いい顔してますね。
There is some pattern recognition here. Alright, looks like Summer Marzensky does immediately take the lead away from Daiwa. Daiwa can barely get a lead ahead. No, however, is trying her best to get closer to Marzensky, however. Christmas Ogre is in a very good position. Nothing to block her. Very high to the Pace Chaser pack. Looking quite good for Ori right here. This is gonna be an interesting one. Looks like Ash is in quite the position right now. Alright, that's a strong unique skill. Will the Navy SEALs be able to break through this, however? Because it's kind of looking... Oh my goodness. Now, this is going to be very interesting. Because it looks like Ashes has a staggering lead here. Oh my goodness, yes. Christmas Odicap is once again in her perfect race conditions, 2,000 meters. If that unique goes off, Christmas Ogre is almost guaranteed a win as its perfect acceleration. Christmas Ogre Hobo might have another sweep upcoming if Ogre is able to proc her unique twice. At this point, we are hoping and praying Odicap does not proc her unique skill. This is quite scary for Navy SEALs, getting perfect conditions for Ogre. This is going to be quite scary for the Navy SEALs. Try it again. Alright, let's see how we do.
気合十分いい顔してますね。
Who will take lead here? And we're off. Marzensky does not take lead. Looks like Daiwa's taking lead this time. Very, very interesting possibility for Daiwa to keep this lead out as well. Depends how it goes. Christmas Ogre gets rushed here. Whereas gold ship positioning is okay. Gold ship might be able to get into a better position later on. Looks like Marzensky is looking to surpass Daiwa here, but Daiwa is not allowing it to happen. Daiwa is keeping herself very far away from this Marzensky. Marzensky does not care, though. Marzensky randomly ramps up as hard as she can to try and take lead. However, loses her velocity immediately, allowing Daiwa to still keep the lead. If Marzensky still keeps on Daiwa's tail, Daiwa might have to proc her unique skill to keep her lead. This will allow Daiwa to properly get into angling and scheming range. Looks like Christmas Odicap, though, does not want to see Marzensky falter. Marzensky uses her unique skill to get as much velocity as she can. Will Daiwa proc her unique skill here? Daiwa just proc her unique skill. Will Daiwa be able to keep lead with her unique skill, though? Daiwa is trying her very best to keep lead, but Marzensky might block her out of it. We'll see. Christmas Odie once again procs her unique skill. Is looking very scary for Daiwa now. This is a perfect unique skill proc. Daiwa will have to somehow find a way to make it out. Daiwa does not have an angling and scheming proc. Daiwa immediately has to fall out as Christmas Odicap once again gets perfect unique skill, allowing Odicap to win the race. It is over, and Ashes goes on to the semi-final. There's nothing you can do about Christmas Odicap on 2,000 meters. GG. There is nothing that can be done. That is just the win. She either doesn't unique skill or she unique skills. There's no other options.
潜りキャップ見事に完走レースを制しました2着にはダイワスカーレット
GG.
ゴールドシップ
Good job to Navy SEALs. And good job to Ashes for making it into the semi-finals for losers. Now we go into our first semi-finals match of our normal bracket, which is Eggnog versus Elf Granny Gang. This will decide who enters finals.
どなたが出走しても取材準備に抜かりなしです今回ウィナーズサークルを踏みしめるのは誰か記者として一ファンとして心が躍りますみんなの
This is going to be quite the interesting race, because this is going to be a clear duel of Summer Marzenskis.
マルゼンスキーよチャオみんなの先輩マルゼンスキーよ出走馬娘のおうウォッカラ
Where's our ride friend?
はいメジロライアンです今回ウィナーズサークル
And where is our
みんなに最高の贈り物を届ける
Ogdi, yeah, it was Ogdi. Base Ogdi.
オグリキャップだ
Should be little Remy here. Alright. And Remy here is a pace chaser. Looking good. Alright, team, let's see what you get.
どのようなレース展開になるか楽しみです
Wishing you a fun track. This will determine a lot of things for you guys. $1,600 winter. Firm. Cloudy. 1,600. Firm. Cloudy. Winter. Alright. Hope you enjoy your race, and I hope we see a proud winner as they enter the finals. Let's see these Marzenskis duke it out. Yep, I know. Got it. Alright. Oopsie. Ah, I ran out of water. Alright, late start from the Rudolph here. Looks like the Marzenskis are going to come up in the front. Who's leading the Marzenskis here? It looks like Pau Marzenski's going to be leading now. Nope, never mind. It looks like we're going to have Padu's Marzenski leading up. Marzenski leading up from Team Eggnog. Eggnog's Marzenski is currently considerably in the lead now versus Team Elf Granny Gang's Rudolph. I mean, Marzenski. I guess I am a little bit tired because I'm saying nobody's name right. It looks like the Marzenski from Team Eggnog is currently being overtaken by the Marzenski from Team Elf Granny Gang. Marzenski from Team Elf Granny Gang. Elf Pouds Rudolph. You know what? Yeah, I'm done. I need more water. All right, let's see how these front runners are gonna do going into the end of the mid race. Because I'm pretty sure that whoever gets this acceleration boost here is going to have a considerable chance of winning. I'm not sure if any of the backliners or even the pacers can catch up to either of them. And it does look like Pals Marzenski does take the lead. However, it also looks like Odicap is overtaking the front runners, which is very interesting. It looks like Odicap might be the one to take this win. especially since Odicap seems to have hit the majority of her skills, including her Triumphant Pulse. And it looks like Odicap does take the win, giving a win to the Elf Granny gang. Very strong. Alright, low. Interesting. Remy round. Okay. Last one for Elf Granny gang. Alright. Y'all gonna have to get that lead up. I believe in you guys. Anyone can win this. That's a one for Elf Granny gang. Let's see what will happen here. Will Eggnog be able to get the 1-1? Potentially. Let's see if Panuz Marzensky will be able to take the win here for them. The battle of the Marozenskis commences once again. Looks like, unfortunately, Eggnog's Marozensky gets a late start, pushing that Marozensky way out the competition for front. Marzensky will have to make up the difference, though, trying her very best to get back into a decent lead. Looks like Powd is losing his lead to a NPC. However, the NPC does step down, losing some velocity. NPC is in the second place, hot on the trail of Elf Granny Gang. Very interesting. NPC is getting extremely close to Elf Granny Gang's Marzensky. I don't believe... Okay, yep, unique skill goes out. This will not be a first steal for the NPC. Looks like second place is going to the Eggnog Marzensky. Eggnog Marzensky is trying her best to get into the lead. However, it does look like there's going to be an unfortunate case of the... Oh, no... Possibly no angling and scheming from Marzensky. I couldn't see if it happened. It might have procced, though. Looks like Ryan now is having a good burst to the front. And it does look like Ryan is probably going to take the win here. Actually, nope. Odicap might take it from Ryan. Nope. Odicap. Nope. It's Ryan. Megdo Ryan does take the win, allowing Elf Granny Gang to go into the finals. Congratulations. This now sends Eggnog into the losers finals, which now we will do Eggnog versus Ashes. Just Marzensky versus Summer Marzensky versus Summer Marzensky versus Summer Marzensky. Let's see, Ori, let's get your Marzensky now to fight the other Marzensky, to potentially fight the other Marzensky. Yep. Alright. Bro, I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. Alright, each other teammates. Let's see here, we're looking for Asha's vodka. There we go. And then we are looking for, I believe this should be Hobo. I mean, you guys are looking for a 2,000 meter. You guys get a 2,000 meter, you're in the money. So you guys can hope and pray. Hope and pray you hit that 2,000 meter for Hobo. There it is. 2,000 meters and the win is yours. Because this is absolute crazy horse. Alright. Marozensky versus the fight for who gets 2,000 meters. Let's see what happens. Let's run it. 2,000 or not to 2,000. This is what happens when meta happens. You're at this point, we're just saying who gets 2,000. All right, 2,200. Nope, it's a mile. 1,600 winter. On a, looks like it's going to be a heavy. All right. 1,600 heavy on winter. Definitely not a good case scenario for Christmas Ogre Cap. However, the Summer Marozenskis will have a pretty solid condition here. Looks like it's winter heavy in a... Well, we're already on that mile anyways, so... Alright. Let's run it. Who will win? What an absolute doozy of a match. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever hits finals, who wants to do interviews before it starts? Who wants finals and interviews? Alright. The Marozenskis are off. Looks like we currently have Eggnog's Marozensky leading. Ash's Marozensky's a little bit behind. Ash's Marozensky is very close to Eggnog Marozensky. Ash's Marozensky is having a slightly... Yeah, looks like Eggnog Marozensky is gonna keep that lead going all the way into the end. We're gonna see if any of the backliners, such as Christmas Ogre Cap, was able to save anything extra for the rest of the track. Christmas Ogre Cap is about to enter acceleration zone. What will she be able to do, though? It looks like the Marozenskis are off, and it looks like also hits a final push for Rudolph. Very interesting. Rudolph is also kind of her best to go up the pack, but it seems like the Marozensky win case is just going to be the usual we find here. It really has fallen back to who wins, Summer Marozensky or Summer Marozensky. It looks like Summer Marozensky wins versus Summer Marozensky. And maybe one of these Summer Marozenskis will eventually beat the other Summer Marozensky to go fight the other Summer Marozensky. We'll find out. That's one win for Team Eggnog. Let's see if the wins continue. Let's see on this 1,600 track if Summer Marozensky can beat Summer Marozensky. Team Ashes is in an extreme disadvantage, considering that, unfortunately, Team Ash's team performs better in medium, considering Christmas Ogre Cap has almost no proper acceleration rate on a mile. There is a genuine discrepancy with Christmas. I'm a Christmas. Summer Marozensky having majority of the wins, as well as Christmas Ogre Cap basically being free anytime it's 2,000 meters. both races with 2,000 meters. Christmas Odicap just completely demolished it without a second thought. All right, looks like Summer Marzinski's are off. Team Eggnog Summer Marzinski's once again off again. Alright, it looks like second place. Ooh, Summer Marzinski getting a little bit of velocity. Will Ashes actually be able to surpass Eggnog Summer Marzinski? This Summer Marzinski might fall here if the other Marzinski is able to properly proc unique skill. What's going to happen? Oh, Eggnog actually loses lead on Summer Marzinski. Let's see here. Will Ashes be able to keep the lead from Eggnog Summer Marzinski's? Will Ashes be able to properly? Christmas already procs her unique skill in a pretty solid situation, not the perfect situation. It looks like Ashes actually does steal the Summer Marzinski lead from Eggnog Summer Marzinski, and we are looking for a 1-to-1. I'm not even going to watch. I'm even going to think about the rest of this. It's already Summer Marzinski that wins, I know. So we already know it's going to be 1-for-1. Let's see who can win the next match. Absolutely crazy match here. Who will be sent into finals? Will it be Eggnog? Will it be Ashes? Who knows? It's not even a question of which Uma will be, because I can bet money next Uma win is. All right, I'm not tweaking. I'm not losing my mind. This is going very swimmingly on my end. All right, just running one more time. No, it's best of 3. Finals best of 5. Yes, finals is the best of 5, not best of 3. I'm gonna be honest with you. If we're talking dead serious here, like the situation right now, if Eggnog wins, it's literally Marzinski versus Marzinski. Whoever's the better Marzinski wins. If Ashes wins, it's going to be if Christmas Ogre gets the 2,000 meter and wins. This is amazing. This is insane. This is insane. This is actually so crazy. It's actually I don't even know how to react to this crap right now. This is one of the most interesting situations I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god, I'm pausing the race now. Alright. Alright, it seems like Ashes Marzinski is currently taking the lead. Never mind fast-paced procs, allowing Eggnog to take a consistent lead above them. This is absolutely crazy. Oh my god, we're almost at finals. Who will gain the finals position? Let's see if Christmas Odicap gets... Okay, oh. Unique skill are going off now. Will this allow either of the Marzinskis to pass each other? Probably not. They're going to be on equal speed terms, unless second place Marzinski from Team Ashes is able to get a little glossy. Never mind. It seems like sprinting gear will allow Marzinski to perfectly hit a very quick acceleration. And it looks like, once again, Eggnog will be going into the finals. Congratulations, Eggnog. Yes, the race isn't over. We already know. Purdue won both? We see. Oh, it's 3-0 then. Oops. I'm too tired for this. Yeah, bro, it's just... Oops, I thought... I don't know, they're both Summer Marzinski. I can't tell who's winning anymore. Whatever, I guess that was a best of 5. Sure. I guess that was technically a best of 5 at that point, so... Yeah, get 3 wins. There you go. Eggnog gets 3 wins in the best of 5. Elf Granny versus Eggnog. Let's see who will win, Summer Marzensky or Summer Marzensky, or will it be Summer Marzensky? I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be a Summer Marzensky. I could be wrong. What are the chances that any Uma that doesn't have Summer Marzensky wins? Let's see. Wow, let's see. Get your Ryan. Let's play a game, guys. Let's count how many times Summer Marzensky hit the finish line. And where is basic Ogni? Here we go, we're entering finals. Best of luck to our finals contestant. Will we see a bracket reset or will we see a sweep? Best of luck, and we're going to check what will be the final, possibly not final race. 2,200. Fall. Give us heavy. It'll be funny. Rig it for heavy. I'll take good. What are these situations for good? Good only has good can be snowing or cloudy. Wait, is it winter? It's fall. It can't be winter. It's only cloudy. Okay. 2,200. Soft, cloudy, fall. Awesome. The final match of the ULRA Nakayama National Cup. Who will win in the end? Probably Summer Marzensky. Let's see. 4 hours. I will tell you this right now, spoiler alert, we'll have an extensive ban list after this. Can't wait. I didn't even do the interview, I'm too sick of this. Let's keep on going. We'll see if it bracket resets, we'll definitely do it. This is some craziness. Alright, the Summer Marzenskis are off. Who takes lead? Looks like Eggnog takes lead. Looks like Team Elf Granny Gang is attempting to take the lead back, but there's a high likelihood that Eggnog takes lead back. Yep, Eggnog takes lead back. Looks like Eggnog's going to be in a good position. If Eggnog can keep this for a little bit longer, the inner rail is going to be Elf Granny's friend. There we go. Elf Granny Gang is now in the inner rail. Now going to have a little bit of a tougher time overtaking. However, the overtake is still possible if some unique skills go off. Fast pace is going to allow Eggnog to have a more consistent thing. And we see here that this is very close being an overtake here. Will the overtake occur? It doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like Elf Granny Gang is going to be able to overtake. However, Elf Granny Gang is going to overtake right here, actually. And it looks like it's a dead heat for first place. Will Elf Granny Gang overtake? Nope, Elf Granny Gang does not overtake. It looks like Eggnog still does not concede the lead. Okay, the Marzensky unique skills are going off now. Marzensky unique skill does not happen for Eggnog. Eggnog does not get the Marzensky unique skill. Unfortunate. That means that a skill was missed. Wow. Recovery skill missed from Eggnog. Nope, never mind. There it is now. That is very interesting. So let's see if Eggnog's able to overtake now. There's no stopping me from Rudolph. Ryan is trying to make a break for it. However, it does look like for the first round, it will be going to Summer Maruzensky, and it will be going towards Elf Granny Gang. Alright. And Ryan is not going to make it, but she can try her best. Alright, Elf Granny Gang is 1 of 1. We're running it again.
まあまあの出来だったんじゃない？
Let's see if these Maruzenskis can keep their lead up. 2 more matches, possibly 5.
今回
Into a bracket reset,
踏みしめる
possibly 10. Who knows? We'll see. It's been 4 hours. Bro, I almost instinctively pressed the skip button. All right, let's keep going. Let's see which Maruzenski is going to take lead now. Okay, we have Maruzenski from Eggnog now taking a strong lead against the competition. Let's see here. Very strong. People are thinking a B plus race was made for a specific person. These people are tripping. Let's continue. We are now on to Eggnog. Now possibly keeping the lead here. It'll be very interesting if Eggnog can keep the lead. It looks like right now Eggnog might be able to keep it. If the unique skill can go off earlier than the other unique skill, it looks like Pound, unfortunately, gets the unique skill first. I don't think Maruzenski will be able to get her unique skill fast enough. No, it looks like Pound's going to overtake and take the angling and scheming. Tamono Cross in a very interesting position, though. Tamono Cross might be able to do something interesting here. Might be able to stop whatever shenanigans these Maruzenskis are up to. We'll see what happens here. It looks like there is not going to be an angling and scheming proc either. So no angling and scheming, however, it does not matter because the front runners are still going to have their win done. It looks like that is another point for Elf Granny Gang.
轟け天下無双の稲なき
All right. Now, Ryan has taken a win. Congratulations, Legendary Ryan. Thank you for actually finishing at the finish line versus Summer Maruzenski. I appreciate that. It's helpful for my sanity right now. All right, possibly the final race or possibly another race will commence after this one if Eggnog is able to keep lead with Summer Maruzenski because it's all the time with Summer Maruzenski. Thank you, Megid Orion. You're doing so well.
中山レース場芝2212人の馬娘たちが挑みます。人気と実力を兼ね備えた三冠馬娘ジンボリルドルフ。今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。二冠馬娘4番マルゼンスキー。
All right, this may very well be the final race.
この馬娘グランプリ馬娘12番マルゼンスキー1番人気です。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
All right. Summer Maruzenski now has taken the lead over Summer Maruzenski. Looks like Eggnog Summer Maruzenski taking the lead. Somebody got debuffed, actually. I didn't even know what debuff that is. Eggnog once again takes the lead over Summer Maruzenski. It seems like it's going to be a situation where Eggnog takes lead over Summer Maruzenski, but Summer Maruzenski has a quicker unique skill proc, which allows Summer Maruzenski to pass the other Summer Maruzenski earlier, which allows that Summer Maruzenski to win. But whoever Summer Maruzenski sees the first is probably going to win unless Ryan is able to once again attempt to take a win off of Summer Maruzenski. Summer Maruzenski still is proccing most of her velocity skills. Summer Maruzenski past Summer Maruzenski. It doesn't matter which Summer Maruzenski, but both Summer Maruzenskis are passing each Summer Maruzenski. Summer Maruzenski is taking a two-length lead over Summer Maruzenski. Summer Maruzenski is now taking a Professor of Curvature proc. Both Summer Maruzenskis are doing Curvature proc. I don't think Summer Maruzenski will be able to fight for a lead over Summer Maruzenski. It does look like Elf Granny Gang Summer Maruzenski is going to be the one to hit the acceleration zone. Tamono Cross is trying her best to make it any further up the pack, but the front runners are so far away from every other racer, it is actually so doomed for any other racer to make it any further now. And it looks like it's probably going to be a Summer Maruzenski win once again, with absolutely nothing stopping Summer Maruzenski, with another Summer Maruzenski right behind Summer Maruzenski, because Summer Maruzenski is going to win versus Summer Maruzenski, and that's going to be a win once again for Elf Granny Gang, allowing Elf Granny Gang to be the winners of the Nakayama National Cup Champion Series. Congratulations to Elf Granny Gang for having Summer Marazensky, absolutely Summer Marazensky over the other Summer Marazenskys. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Oh my god. GG. Congratulations. Summer Marazensky beats Summer Marazensky in the Summer Marazensky National Cup. That does officially end the bracket. What a crazy, crazy bracket. GG's to everyone that attended. Thank you, everyone. We're gonna do something funny though. I need to do something funny and important. Because it is funny and important. Where's that Summer Marazensky? I need to check something very funny and important. But that is it for the match. Next ULRA Trust. Yeah, the Marazensky Cup, yes, ULRA, you might as well at this point. I need to check something very hilarious. I'm very curious what this leads to. Where's this one? Yeah, we're done here. We're just trolling at this point. Good luck not good luck, good job to everyone. And I need a rematch. Yeah, I'm running this. I can see this. I greatly appreciate everyone that came here, and I am very glad. Pow, do you wanna say any words for your team? Do you want to be interviewed? Do you want to speak up for the shenanigans that have occurred? Pow, would you like to speak? Yes, you will be speaking for the stream, if that was okay with you. Give me 1 second. Is not that late looking. I'm getting text messages. Well, that is the end of the Nakayama. Thank you, everyone, once again for joining this crazy event. Also, I just wanted to show you guys, if it was 2,000 meters, Christmas Odie wins every single time. It's actually a guaranteed win. That's the only reason why I did this match. Literally, if it was 2,000 meters, Christmas Odie just wins. It's just free. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter when, it's just free. As long as Ashes hit 2,000 meters, it would have been a sweep through every single match. Because meta's meta. Because meta's meta. Alright, GG. I'm gonna end the stream. Not the stream, I'm gonna end this recording. Yay, 4 hours. My goodness. I don't think I have the energy in me to do an interview. I honestly don't think I have the energy to meet to do an interview. The winner is going to Elf Granny Gang. Summer Marzenzensky. Oh goodness! All right, petition time. Who wants a petition? Here we go. Go for it. Meta. There we go. Voted no. Ballroom Sky's not even out. The meta would change by then. We're not really voting. They're not really voting to stop anybody. I think they're just voting for fun at this point. I think when people see Summer Marzensky fight Summer Marzensky in a battle of Marzensky, people just stop having fun watching, which is probably a possible issue. Like I felt the energy leaving my body as all the fun as all the fun teams started disappearing. Like the more I just saw the fun teams die, the more I'm just like, oh well, let's see what happens. I don't think anybody cares if another Uguma wins. They're just want to be fun. Seeing Taishin's fun, Gold Chip and Miles fun. You know, some silly stuff going on. Connor Poss is really interesting. The Monocross is cool. Very interesting matches overall. Alright. So yeah, it's up to opinions. Definitely not gonna do this again for a while. These team matches are very a lot, I guess. I'll be taking surveyed answers for ULRA matches. I will allow people to give me ideas. I would like to see what people are assuming fun. It does seemingly believe people are not having fun watching meta that much. I mean, for the cup, it is what it is. The cup didn't ban meta. The meta goes through. It is what it is. Like, I'm pretty sure a majority of this club could have just ran a Shu and Sky or Summer Marzensky and just attempted to win. They just opted out of it. But congratulations to all the teams that participated, including the winners. Randomized deck sounds kind of crazy. I don't know. Give me suggestions, and we'll see. Give me more suggestions, and we will see what it goes. I'm gonna close out the stream now and BRB for a second. I am gonna join the lobby call though. I appreciate you all joining these shenanigans. Guess I'll see you guys on the flip side.